everything's fucking broken. What the fuck? Yeah, something like that. Well, while I fix this, hello everyone. Welcome to Daddy's Throbbing Dictatorship versus Rats and Bunnies. Speak. Oh, there
Hello.
we go. All right.
Oh, hello. There we are.
Cast saved.
Indeed.
So I'm looking to see some odd fives from Pansy. I'm looking to see some grief picks from Daddy. This is gonna be a hell of a fucking match.
I mean, I think everybody's expecting, what, a 1-1 here?
Mm-hmm.
So if any team gets a 2-0, it's a major upset.
Yeah.
And, could maybe even set you up for a better spot in the playoffs. Like, it's kind of how important this game is already. And it's week 2.
There's definitely lore going on in the background too, as Yoinky Sploinky wants another shot at Daddy's Throbbing Dictatorship.
That's true.
So
They want revenge.
A 2-0 towards Rats and Bunnies would definitely bring them closer to that goal.
Yep.
Windranger ban, Invoker, and Spiritbreaker Night Stalker ban. 4 really solid heroes.
I haven't seen too much Invoker, but the Windranger for sure is a good ban.
Invoker is really solid right now, just because he's a good lane set for mid. And he kind of guarantees that you won't lose the tower, even in a bad matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think will always benefit, you know.
I mean, as long as you don't, like, if you can pick a mid early that doesn't have a really bad matchup. There's Void Spirit, for example, in this current meta. He doesn't really lose lane. You, buy 2 bracers on him and then you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure Invoker might be somewhat like that, where, he really doesn't have a bad matchup. Same thing with Windranger. Windranger can just kind of vibe and live and carry out his life. But R&B here probably looking to pick up a support first pick, or maybe they have a core.
Let me see that Faceless Void 5.
True.
I want to see it.
I mean, you could Faceless Void and then flex it, or you could just first pick Medusa.
First pick Medusa. That's pretty hot. Especially with no Night Stalker, no fucking SP. They made that pick so easy.
This is just opening the door for Nyx Assassin, though, right? I mean...
Nyx Assassin, Alchemist, AM. You could just... I think really here, you could first pick something like AM Nyx, and that Medusa no longer exists as a support.
The problem is if you go AM, then the Medusa might be a bait. It might be a support, right?
Oh,
because it is Purple Pansy we're talking about.
That could
and he does whatever he wants.
Medusa 5, that'd be pretty insane to see.
Or 4 even. But I mean, you have the Nyx Assassin covering your bases. You'll be able to see later on if you want to go. If Medusa is going to be that support that we're talking about, but another pretty good hero in the pool that you could just play into Medusa anyway, and is the Pangolier. It's a pretty solid hero. Get a Diffuse Blade on him, burns a lot of Medusa's mana. Doesn't really struggle unless you pick a Bloodseeker up, but other than that, I feel like it's pretty okay. But it is Daddy's, and we do know that they pick the most wild shit in the world. Oh, well, there you go. That's
I don't know if I would pick an axe this early.
Isn't that the off lane? You're showing your off lane right now, I feel.
Yeah.
Your pause 4, pause 3. Yeah. That's a little sus. I feel like you could pretty comfortably pick your carry right now if you're R&B, or maybe you want to keep the Medusa pick like keep it on the table, you know?
Yeah. Oh, the Techies. That's an R&B classic.
Yeah, that's a good hero against I mean Axe, but maybe not great against Nyx.
Techies is okay into Nyx.
We'll see now if R&B ban AM anyway. If they ban AM, it might be telling that it's a Medusa carry. Or it could be a fake ban. Like, we don't want to play against the AM to begin with. AM, I mean, doesn't really care about techies or Medusa, so...
Well, they could also both be showing off lanes right now. No, AM ban.
Yeah. So, it could be the Medusa carry. It's like, this is one of those bans that's either, like, 5D chess or is actually just because Medusa's the carry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, but this, I mean, if it could also be an AM ban if she's the off lane.
That's true. I feel like that's just, like, the AM, you just want to get out of the pool anyway.
Holy shit. Special guest Sun?
Sun?
Yeah, special guest Sun joining into the cast. That's crazy.
Hello.
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 Oh, you do have access here.
I'm a mod, remember? I begged you to ask.
Right, right.
Uh,
Well,
Alright, stream and I'm gonna go find some liquor.
Okay.
wait, but we're watching through Dota TV.
No, I meant just like stream and I don't wanna actually obs, I'm just gonna sit in the back of my chair and scream.
Beautiful.
Ah, wonderful.
Has the game started yet?
The game has started, and we have a Medusa Techis for R&B into a Nyx Axe for
Interesting,
GTD.
interesting.
So,
I was passively watching Gambit's stream. I don't know if you guys have seen the like I forget who made them, but the like sorry, my headset cut out. The
Right.
graphics that he has, I think I saw that Nyx actually is the lowest win rate hero in all of 82L this season, which I find bonkers because I think that hero's broken. So I don't know if I just missaw that, but
No, I think like post nerf Nyx, it's kind of like people don't realize you actually
oh,
need items now.
did it get nerfed on the C patch?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have not played.
Well, it got
so-
nerfed on B, and then it got nerfed again on C.
I see. Okay, that makes sense then.
well, I'll tell you. I'm gonna look over at this. I'm gonna double check this statistic because I'm curious.
Yeah, it could have
also.
been the wrong hero. It was an 18% win rate hero. I thought it was Nyx, but I'm not
Yeah,
certain.
it is.
That's crazy.
My
Is 11 games, 18% win rate.
dude, my face when they ban out Pansy's fucking faceless. That's actually crazy.
All right, my headset's gonna cut out. I'll be back in a minute or two.
Okay.
We've got Nyx as the lowest win rate hero, followed by Lich with 12 games at 25% win rate. And then Axe is, oh my goodness, they have Nyx Assassin Axe, and
Yeah.
neither of them have a win rate above 27%.
Oracle pick is
Incredible.
huge. Alright, we're
Mother,
switching
why do you
over
not have Malibu in the house?
to this side real quick so I can just add a little.
I mean, the Oracle's a fine pick, right?
Yeah,
I
no.
think Oracle's really strong.
Oracle's
right
insane
now.
right now.
It's not on. Is it on the Dusa team or on the other team?
It's on the other team. It's
Yeah.
on the
Okay,
team
yeah, I
with
was
the
gonna say
Axe
it's a
Nyx.
bad pair with Dusa because Dusa doesn't utilize the
Benefit.
healing from the ulti.
Yeah,
Because you still will just lose all your mana. But yeah, no. In general, I think the heroes are really, really good right now.
I mean, it gives you a purge. You got really heavy nuke damage, and R&B does pick Pugna into it.
It's kind of being a little silly right now.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I don't think that's a good matchup for the Pugna at all.
Not into
Bit of
Oracle.
silly goose behavior, for sure.
I mean, like your decrep just gets purged every time.
And
You
not only
don't
that,
like high magic nuke.
the suck doesn't do any damage.
Yeah.
Am I really gonna have to drink Bacardi? I'm crying.
My face when Sun took my space as the alcoholic. That's crazy.
What do you mean?
I'm not drinking.
Oh, I was gonna say
Yeah, you're just the
the alcoholic is definitely something to call me. I DD'd at the last Margarita Monday.
okay. Incredible.
That is a Sand King pick. I don't know what that does.
You know,
Buddy,
this
we're
is
gonna have to have a safe word.
classic Rats and Bunnies correct picks. You see
Fuck.
the Oracle, I want to play Pugna, no cares, and then you pick it anyways.
Yeah. I mean the Sand King is like, I don't know what role the Sand King fills. Is this like initiation?
So then that's definitely that's either a mid or carry Medusa at this point.
Yeah, it is a core. They did ban the
Um,
Slark, the Pango, and the AM, so
I mean,
the Wind Ranger bans is also there, so
maybe so they might be picking their 5 last for Pansy because that could be Pugna mid, Sand King Techies, and then
could be
there's-
Techie's 5 too.
They don't really do Techies 5.
Yeah, Pansy plays a lot of weird things, but I don't think I've
Techie-
seen him play Techies.
Techies isn't one of them.
Techies 5 is a little too straight arrow for him.
You know, he
It's
needs
a little
something-
too normal.
He needs wacky.
Yeah, I think. Well, you still have a mid for DTD that you can still throw out there. I don't know what mid you're gonna use since like every mana burning core is banned.
I mean, they could still pick the Alchemist and just run over Dusa.
Okay.
Do you really want to pick Alk into Sand King Techies though?
Well,
It's the kind of situation where the lane's gonna suck, but late game they're not gonna be able to deal with you. So like, if your other 2 lanes are strong and you think you're gonna like, if you can tank losing the safe lane and it's gonna be like okay, Sand King's not really one of those heroes that if he wins lane he's gonna like solo carry the game.
I mean, they have Oracle Ursa into Sand King. It's not like a fun lane, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fabled Pansy
One.
DP5. If this is like a Pugna 5 or something, I might shit myself, I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of looking like it.
I would
I mean,
feel really dumb.
there's no way to deal with the Netherward right now, so
Well, Ursa, but Ursa's not gonna go out
at
of his
first-
way to fucking jump it.
yeah, first is gonna kill the healing ward and uses overpower stacks on that. I think Medusa's pretty happy. Okay. So
Please,
then
God,
it's
Oh god.
I'm praying to God that's like a lion mid or something. I want to see it.
would that be Lion mid?
I could be.
You're gonna be praying to God when you see the drink I just made.
I think you are.
Yeah, it's how big is this mason jar? I think it's a 2-liter mason jar. It's currently half full of amaretto,
Jesus Christ.
and then the other half is gonna be Coke.
What happened that made you want to kill yourself tonight?
Nothing. But we are gonna need a safe word.
I don't do safe words. Ask Elise.
Hey yo.
I can say that because she's asleep right now. She can't get mad at me.
Hey yo. No, I'm chilling. Had a good day at the gym today.
That's insane.
What?
You had a good day?
Yeah.
It's uncalled for.
Nah, Lottie is like. Lottie should probably be getting paid for her services.
You pay me by talking to me.
That's true.
I don't know how I feel about these
That
drafts.
is a fucking. I think that's a lion mid.
I think that's a Lion mid.
Yo, is there a metal straw around here somewhere?
Yeah, it's in my pee hole.
Holy shit.
Holy face. This is gonna be a fun game to watch.
Again, like, it looks like I do like Medusa into drafts that want to run into you, and it does look like DTD have that, so I kind of want to favor Radiant, but like, there's a Nyx assassin.
Wait, is the Nyx into Dusa?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's why they picked it. That shit is awful.
it literally
If the
deletes
Nyx
half your
literally ever,
health.
like, post 20 minutes, if the Nyx hits anyone with ult that isn't Dusa, like, it's just fucking grief. Is it still 50%? That part didn't get nerfed, right?
It is.
Yeah, that's insane.
It is 50%. Win probability is 51% towards daddies, so a very slight edge on their
That's
part.
actually super close. I feel like it usually ends up around 60-40. I can't find a squaw.
Yeah, 3 blood grenades out. I think they might be looking for a first blood, perhaps.
You got 1 blood grenade? 2. 2 blood
3.
grenades. 3? Where's the
on,
third one?
3 on R&B. On Pansy.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, Pansy's got 1. You got 1 on the lion. Mid? He's got a stick? No, it's not lion mid. It's Techi's mid.
Oh, holy base, dude.
Let's fucking, is it Techies on Dire?
It's Techie, yeah.
Techie's on Dire.
Okay, let's see if he knows the tech.
What's the tech? Tell us.
You basically just like oh, actually, well, the jungle's changed, so I don't know if you can still do it. But basically, when you would play Techies mid on Radiant, you would go like a more harass heavy and try to just like win your lane. So it was a lot harder to play Techies mid on Radiant because if you were in a bad matchup, you were just kind of screwed. But on Dire, typically, if you're playing against, what's the mid for Radiant?
Bat Rider,
I think.
Okay, so he's probably gonna try to dodge the lane and just turbo stack the jungle, because you can stack, like you can double stack, you can stack with mines, and you can break trees with mines to create stack paths, and just make like huge stacks. And as soon as you get 6, you can clear them all, and you can make and farm ancient stacks as well, and then you can just like smoke yourself and farm them.
Well, we did miss literally 2 kills for DTD. There was a kill on the Sand King, and then another one on the Lion. So this off lane for R&B is not off to a good start whatsoever. As those are the 2 offlane heroes. And mid is looking like a really bad time for Techies too. It's 5 stacks on him, but he's gonna be fine.
At all.
Yeah, I don't know though. The Bat Rider's not doing so odd. I don't know how he took so much harass, but
I think he got blasted off into sticky bombed. That's what it looks like. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about the success of this Ursa, actually. That's kind of my big question. Feels like there's a lot of ways to kite him. So I mean, you decrep whoever he's hitting, you can stun him with Lion plus Sand King. Techies has ways of dealing with them.
Oh shit, those were doubles.
yeah, but BKB Nullifier Ags kind of figures this game out.
Yeah, it was gonna take a while to get there though.
Well, they have 10
Draps. Oh, he's fine. That's true.
All right. Well, Wild Daddy, I wouldn't be there right now.
You wouldn't, but he is. He's gonna keep going after the Lion. He's so close. He's got a spike in 1 second. He's gonna turn around and get this double stun.
So fucking unfortunate.
That is so sad.
He believed.
He won't get the kill. Now Oracle's in trouble. He pops the E down, but it's not going to be enough. He dies.
Free heal for Sand King.
And mid Techies dies to the Bat Rider.
They trade out. Yeah, I don't know.
They do. This game's whack.
It is a fucking bloodbath already.
Oh, this is gonna be such a good game to watch. Oh, I am so excited.
10 correct picks and then just fucking running it down at each other.
Yep.
As Dota was
I-
intended.
Now, something we haven't talked about is this insane combo of Pugna plus Medusa. You have the life drain just feeding mana to Medusa. So
Yeah, that's probably why they
Yeah.
didn't mind the pick into the Oracle, is because you don't really care about Decrypt getting purged, and you don't really care about like the blocking the magical damage from aggressively sucking,
Mhm.
because your Medusa's basically always going to be full HP as long as she has mana,
Yep.
just because of the way the hero works. So you're always going to be feeding mana into the Medusa, and it just makes her so hard to kill.
And I mean, even if you do get the next hit off of her, it doesn't matter. She's gonna get back to full basically anyway.
Yeah, because it
but the
only
techies-
reduces the mana you have. It doesn't actually reduce your max, so it's not an issue.
Yeah. What is an issue though is the techie's dying under tower again. Getting picked off by the Bat Rider.
Yeah, this is a rough lane.
Yeah, it's really rough.
You can't suicide because often what you'll do in these lanes is you'll try to just suicide in to kill a melee creep and a ranged creep. And then you'll like try to get one creep with autos because your autos are like mediocre for a couple levels. But if you dive in on the Bat Rider and he gets a flame break, first of all he can cancel the dive, but also he can just kill you.
I mean, you get like 3 stacks of napalm and you're already in maybe die situation if he just runs at you.
Yeah,
So
it's a really tough lane.
7 kills so far, 4 for DTD and 3 for R&B.
Yeah,
This is kind of the
Techies might
game
be
you'd
dead again.
expect.
Nope.
Nah, he's fine.
Fine for now.
Doesn't have a stick or a wand though. It does have a stick.
He can just kind of click the stick whenever he gets to 10 charges, so.
Mm-hmm.
Because he needs the mana fuel, and he's gonna be. No, he's never really gonna be full HP anyway, so I think it's fine. He just wants his bracer so he can tank up total HP a bit.
Yeah, this lane is this poor Axe Nyx lane's impossible.
It is, as he will end up going down. The Sand King also falls bottom.
That is one of the weaknesses of Nyx, is the hero. I mean, I'm not sure if it's that good anymore, but either way, the hero was really strong, but it's a really, really fucking bad laner. And
It
lanes
still
are
is.
really important right now. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I know it's still a terrible laner, but I don't know how strong it is post laning.
No.
But like even if the hero was still really good, sometimes you just lose the game off of your lanes right now. Like this patch is pretty snowbally off lanes, so.
Yeah, I was
It's
telling
really
people-
hard to say what lanes are doing well, but this line's getting ran up by Ursa. I think Ursa might be in a little bit of trouble.
Nah, he doesn't care.
finds
Sand King
Lion.
missed
Yeah,
the
he's
stun,
fine.
so.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Daddy's got the fucking bracer attack.
Yeah, I think Daddy might be in a little bit of trouble though. The stun will land that time, and
I don't know about that one. I don't know
That
about
definitely
that.
was one of the decisions of all time.
that was a decision. Maybe he thought he could like stick that. I don't know. Maybe he thought Fate's Edict was going to be there. He was a little far away though.
Lottie, once my phone charges, you're gonna get the most gorgeous picture of a 2-liter mason jar full of ice water next to a 2-liter mason jar full of Coke and fucking.
God
Amaretto.
bless, dude. I'm so excited.
And my room's like fucking 85 degrees right now, so I'm gonna be sweating.
Oh, I mean, hopefully you can stay cool, calm, and collected, just
That's
like
alright.
how
I looked
DTD
at.
have to be the sick segue.
Fucking
Can you throw up sorry, not net worth, CS, Lottie? Also,
yeah, the CS is looking like
order it
Medusa's
by
owning it.
top to bottom, not by team. What is this shit?
oh, whatever.
Dude, if
Hey, no. There you go. Okay, now
I
I said
mean-
no, but holy shit. Okay, Dyer just has the top 3 CS
Yeah,
on all their cores.
Dyer literally just
I'm-
has.
That, I mean,
CS.
that's the Batrider effect. Like, Batrider's 3-1, but he's down 5 CS on the techies. Like, he's still definitely winning, but like,
I think the issue right now is the fact that this Medusa has like no HP.
37 CS. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
you
might
only have 2
actually-
decent snakes, and like,
Yeah.
unfortunately, like, Dusa is really good into Axe.
Oh,
In a
Pansy's
sense that-
fucking dead, dude.
Yep.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
Ooh, and
is
they even
dead.
get the 6 and they get the first dunk off.
Yep. That's really important for the axe. You want to start building up those called armor stacks as soon as you can. Those are really important in the
I
Medusa
think Dusa
matchup.
might have to stay on strength treads. I think if she toggles off of strength, she's in call range. Maybe not. No, not anymore. She got her belt.
Maybe
the
not
strength.
anymore.
She got a
does
belt
have
of strength.
Yeah.
She didn't have that yet.
I think Drabs might need to get the fuck out or die.
He's
unless
getting the
if
fast
dying
back.
is-
He's getting the fast back to base.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
according to plan. Alright, he might lead them around the map.
No, he's got a
little bit.
snake.
Oh, nope.
Yeah. So Axe is generally bad into lane.
Well,
against
Daddy dies
Medusa.
bottom too. Sorry, there was a rotation by the Sand King.
Unlucky.
Or sorry, not the Sand King, the Techies. Or the Techies rotated bottom.
Hey, Waddle Daddy, you got 3. Oh
Is
my
he-
god. Oh,
is he-
no.
Oh no!
Is Wad Daddy 0-2 or is has there been other? He's 1-3.
1
Okay.
and
He's
3.
1 and 3. And they just lost 3 bounty runes on DTD. That's like completely unacceptable. It's
Yeah,
not
kill
3,000
score
gold lead.
6-7, but there is a 3K lead coming up into the 10-minute
Yeah.
mark.
Oh, but the Medusa's in so much trouble. Only has 500 HP. You're getting ran at. There's no battle hunger
You
plus
have a
blood
Vanguard.
grenade.
And a blood grenade. What is this coward shit?
Alright.
What is this coward shit?
They kill Oracle.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with Wild Daddy.
We're gonna
You mean Drabs?
Drabs.
Oh no, because I'm gonna have Wild Daddy kick him off the team.
Is that right?
I will say Drabs used to be on my team back in the rain days. He was my offlaner and did have to talk to him sometimes about going in. So we see a little bit of that in this game. Good to see some things never change.
Patches come and go, but pussy stays the same.
They look to rotate onto the
Damn,
Oracle bottom.
Dirty
He just
pride
gets
mode.
fingered. He's dead. Yeah,
Yeah, this is the death ball in effect.
but more importantly, we do have the nicest score line in the game.
Oh, holy.
No,
Yeah.
it's not 3-2-2.
I mean,
That's the next best thing.
this is the next best thing for sure. Does probably happen more.
Sex
happen
is
more
wrong
often
and
also.
gross.
It's a good
How dare
instrument.
you? Mayonnaise?
Yeah. So yeah, they're all
That's true.
jungling now. I think
Why
that's
does
just
Wild
the-
Daddy have 2 bracers?
It's the tech. What do you mean?
They didn't make Ursa a universal hero.
That's right.
I do like the Mask of Madness though. I'm a fan of Mask of Madness on Ursa, but also just in general when you're gonna be farming a lot. On heroes that like don't want to be silenced, because like when you're farming jungle camps, you don't generally care if you're silenced.
Oh god.
Like-
Oh, never mind. Alright, never mind. keep
Another
going.
nest death hurts a little bit.
Yeah, that Techi's death is not great.
I was waiting for the finger to come in, but it never came. Story of my
That's
Yeah,
what she said.
They used it on Oracle earlier when Oracle came or something.
When Oracle came.
That
because of
rider's
the
going
finger?
Rod. Interesting.
All right. I think R&B are looking to take
Be
this objective
universal,
mid.
go mid lane, purchase Rod of Atos, and people wonder why I quit this game.
Well, you know,
That shit is so boring.
just
boring,
be
but it
better.
might work. I think Batrider might be in a lot of trouble.
Alright,
Uh,
alright, that's good, that's good. They get the kill onto Ness as well, which is important. Is he getting close to Kaya? Or is he going Aether
he's giving
first?
blank. Or the
On the techies, I meant.
the Techis? I think Techis is building.
He hasn't
No
committed
idea.
to anything
So,
yet.
well, mid techies, what usually happens, at least the build now is something like fucking Mana Boots Glepnir, and then,
I hate that.
yeah.
Yeah, it seems really good.
Oh, I'm a universal hero, so I'm not gonna do anything smart or intelligent. I'm just gonna buy a Rod of Atos.
Yep, buy Rodovatos, turn into Glepnir, right
Cringe.
click, and then I
Why
won't
the
bite.
fuck? Just go E-Blade. Have some backbone.
Yeah.
It's literally, you'd be so much more useful just to buy fucking eggs on on techies, and you'd get the same stat
Even
gain.
tankies is more fun than this shit. I don't know. Low skill's kind of in trouble here.
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh.
There is going to be the dive from the techies onto it, but the Oracle will save
No fucks
with
given.
the mana.
That
There's
is
no mana.
Nice.
And the blanket from Drabs!
Holy
They're turning around. Purple
sad.
Pansy has to get
And
away.
no one died.
There's absolutely no
Woo!
follow-up. Drabs
Actually,
gets
no,
double
no, no.
sucked.
The tower died. Let's heckin' go.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah,
happens.
I don't know if it was on cooldown or if he didn't have mana or what, but Ness didn't place a bomb immediately. He waited like a second, and by that time the Oracle W had come out.
Oracle save is
So
important.
he wasn't
Oh
able to
my
get the kill.
god.
No,
Daddy's not
Daddy, why are you
committing.
cowarding out?
He's
Get the
not
Mask of Madness and hit
committing.
creeps.
That is so upsetting.
Yo, Mask of Madness
Uh,
on Morphling is the sauce.
Well,
I
he just
purchased
got
it on
blinked on.
Anti-Mage. That shit goes hard.
Oh,
Well, Daddy might be in a little bit of
Hit
trouble.
Oh, he
hit
didn't get his ult
hard.
off.
Oh,
He wasn't
my
silenced. He just didn't. Oh, he just didn't get his ult off.
I don't think he expected the techies to come in, but you got
Yeah, he just got visioned. I think he dipped into the trees like and lost vision right when the suicide came out. So he just didn't. He didn't see it.
So
Can
far,
you switch to net worth, Lottie?
this Wild Daddy Ursa has not been performing.
Holy, this Deuce is fucking rich.
Yep. AFK farming 100 CS.
There's a blink on Lion. I think that's probably pretty recent. So we'll have to see if they get a smoke play going on.
They did kill the Ursa with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I didn't see the blink happen there, but yeah, that's right. Yeah, finger on cooldown. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, finger plus
So
decrypt is a lot of trouble.
Nyx and Axe were smoked up for this.
Yeah, they are. They will get the kill.
No.
We will not get the dunk.
call. You got it up.
It's not the biggest. Yeah, he just was stunned for a second and get it off in time.
Yeah. But now you know there's no Nyx. They do dive the Medusa. There's no way to burn the mana, so they're just gonna have to go through the 1,000 mana that's required.
If no
the
one
ult is gonna come from
comes-
Medusa. No one's coming at all. You're right.
They have the Deuce is out of mana. They could have the resource to re-engage. But it looks like they're not gonna be interested because they're scared of the TPs that are not coming.
Yeah, no, nothing's
So
happening.
Deuce will just keep farming. Interesting. Have you guys been paying attention? Is Dragonlance Dusa like pretty common right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get the strength, increase your
I
health.
think especially against the axe.
Especially against the axe,
is
yeah.
the build.
Keep your health above coal threshold.
Yeah.
Makes
And it
sense.
provides a little bit of damage. Dude, that's sick. I didn't know that happened. With the Mud Golem snake bounce, he had no mana. Now he has 700 again. What the frick is
Yeah,
that?
Mud Golems and Satyrs are the two best camps because Mud Golems, the main ones and the splits all have mana.
Mana, yeah.
So you can, when the two big golems are about to die, you can kill them with the snake, and the snake will bounce to the dead golems, like the summons, and you'll hit all 6, and you'll get like full mana back. Same thing with the satyrs. All 3 of them have mana, and they have pretty big mana pools. So like you can just snake them twice, and you'll get full mana.
It's a 4-man rotation from DTD bottom. I think they really want to get at least something. The Nyx is scouting, so he sees all 3. Are they gonna commit though? I don't know if that's kind of on the cards right now. They're gonna have to back away, and like you just rotated 4 people to kill nobody. Like you get nothing out of this.
Yeah, the vendetta.
Or maybe you do. Sand King is gonna turn around onto Jaysar. He's in a lot of trouble, but the stun on the backline, the Nyx Assassin is going to try to save him, but he can't. The Bad Rider goes down, another Hex onto the Nyx Assassin. Does get the stun off, but the Purple Pansy's sucking him off. And the Finger, of course, to finish the job.
Yeah, with no commitment from
That was really
Axe,
sexual.
you should have just walked away. I feel like that was just, I don't know.
That was not good.
Went from a 3K advantage to 5K just like that.
Was I muted?
Nope.
No.
You're all
I've
good.
been
Okay.
talking this whole time.
Wait, you've been talking for the past 20 minutes?
That's
What the
crazy.
fuck?
I thought you weren't here.
Shut the fuck up.
Get back in
Buddy,
the
check your
caster bod.
Snapchat in T-minus 30 seconds.
I don't have my phone on me.
Damn, that's crazy. Go get it.
Yo, that's wild, dude.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave the view on Medusa. I'm gonna go grab a drink while I grab my phone.
Let's go.
Let's hope nothing interesting happens, like this rotation.
Yeah,
that
because
Lion
she
is
fucking
pinging
left it
out.
on the most boring hero for us to
Left it on-
spectate.
Left it on the AFK farming hero.
Dusa does get a Grove Bow and is pinging. All right, Dusa has Grove Bow plus D-Lance Mantha and is going for the Butterfly. I've seen this in the past as a pretty common like early Butterfly build on Deuces that are really far ahead. It's kind of like one step below Rapier in my opinion on like if I can get to this item fast enough, there's just simply nothing you'll be able to do to me. Because like we were talking about earlier, there is somewhat of a lack of damage on the Radiant team for killing Dusa if they don't have like everything including the Ursa to throw into it. So if the Ursa's damage is like moderately mitigated by the evasion from the butterfly, then this Deuce is gonna be really hard to kill. And it's gonna come down to they're gonna need Nyx ult for it. So if they can pick off the Nyx assassin before a fight, or just like honestly, just straight up feed someone to the Nyx assassin to waste the ulti, I don't think they're gonna have the damage to kill this Dusa, especially if the Nyx is killing someone that isn't the Pugna. I think the Pugna is the only other target that is potentially worth killing.
And the problem
with
is
the Nyx ulti.
And the problem with the Nyx ulti into the evasion too is you can actually miss it and not get it off on the first hit.
It does not give true strike. So oftentimes, I say oftentimes, like I actually know.
I mean, oftentimes the Sanking is going to go and get the stun out of the drops, but the ultimate is there for the Oracle. He will save the Axe, who is in the trees. The Batrider gets the ult off on the Purple Pansy, so Purple Pansy probably will die. Maybe not. He is getting the suck off. The damage is coming through. It's not going to be quite enough though. On the top though, the Oracle gets fingered. The Axe and the Oracle do go down, and DTD have to get the heck out of there. A botched engagement by them, and even though they did get the Roshan from the Ursa, they lose that engagement, and it seems like every little moment is just not going their way.
Yep, so two deaths, and they get the Aegis out of it. If they can win the next fight, or if they win a fight with the Aegis, it will have been worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But if Wild Daddy has to just use the Aegis to keep farming, or they just like lose the next fight when they have the Aegis, I think this game's gonna be ending relatively quickly.
This game is so hard. I mean,
it's certainly winnable from the Radiant's perspective. Like, they have this Aegis on Ursa. They have big teamfight abilities in the sense that, like, most of their teamfight abilities are single target, but they only have to kill this single target. Like, this Medusa is the big threat. So the game is certainly winnable. It is close to being, it needs to be a throw from RMB. I don't think it's there yet. They are going to be stealing the Tormentor.
Which is
so
really
if they steal Tormentor and then back up and pick up their own, that's gonna be pretty bad. The net worth, yep, it looks like that's what they're going for.
They're actually probably gonna get more. The blink up for the Sand King finds Wild Daddy, and now you have Card Dog here coming in as well. But the Sand King does die. He isn't available for this fight, and Wild Daddy just wants to turn around and fight. I think this might be a little bit of an overreach, though. Card Dog walks up high ground, absolutely no vision. And Wild Daddy and Card Dog, they're like, we're gonna walk away a little bit. But Wild Daddy, he's looking at that Tormentor. He has the Aegis. He doesn't give a shit about what's happening right now. He doesn't care that it's a 2v2, but it looks like it might be a 3v2, or 3v3 even. Batrider's coming up around the side. The Manta Illusion trying to spot out Wild Daddy. He does see Card Dog. This is going to be a really interesting fight. They get the engagement onto the Lion. He's going to be the one caught out so far. The stun does come through, and the Lion will end up falling. So Wild Daddy is going to commit onto the Techis. Tenchi's trying to get through, but the Wild Daddy, he is slowed up. He's going to get stunned around. He's going to pop his ultimate. He's trying to go in Purple Pansy, though, sucking him off. The disarm is going to be there. Not for long, though. Sand King comes back in.
Big stun.
That's a huge stun. The Ursa's completely alone. Wild Daddy is going to need some help or something.
He doesn't have ulti. He's going to be going down here. He's in the Techie's ulti.
He does go down, and now they have to get out, and DTD will end up getting both the Lion, the Aegis, the Ursa, 2 Tormentors.
Yeah, this is looking really, really bad for the Radiant.
Yeah, this is not looking good at all. I mean, you've lost two key objectives. You lost your Aegis for nothing. Wild Daddy's sitting on 3,000 gold. You're wondering if he's thinking about buying the cursed item, the item that he's never built once in his entire career. He's definitely not going to. His BKB, of course, is what I'm talking about, but I feel like that's the only thing that you need to even sustain yourself in these fights.
Sorry about that. I was tending to Elise.
It's okay.
How's the game been?
Just a quick recap of the last, 3 minutes or so. R&B got both Tormentors. They got the Aegis, killed Ursa twice, and killed, I think that was it. But yeah.
Yeah, they got both Tormentors, killed Ursa twice, got a Lion kill or something.
Something like that.
Pretty sure they
Nothing
only lost
major.
Sand King for it.
They lost Sand King Lion.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, this Medusa is really big.
The curse yellow piss-colored item. Huh?
Yeah, BKB.
BKB.
Oh, BKB.
BKB.
You're right, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. He's not getting it. He's getting Orchid, Ursa. And they fight Techis. No blink on the Ursa. You might not need it. Low skill is going to start the initiation, though. They get the stun out onto him. Now the overpower is going to come through. The disarm, though, is there, so he will keep himself alive. The blast off is going to come through. He's leading them into the mines. Wild Daddy wants to keep going. The Bat Rider is there for the slow from the little cocktail, and Techis will end up going down, eventually forcing a 4-man rotation.
Very unfortunate.
Just for his life.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rocks.
And now the mid tower is under siege. They do blink forward, though. They want to go up this high ground. No vision is available. They smoke up even. They really want to see if they can't pick somebody off. The Axe is there with the blink range, but the Pugna dodges the cocktail. The Force Staff for the Ursa, and they get the taunt off. They will get the kill, too. So that's 2 dead. Things are looking to turn around a little bit.
Not letting this Axe get the fucking calling off, though.
He does have a Lotus. And brown boots. I kind of want him to get a TP boots. Maybe they can do some TP shenanigans. Axe plus Bat Rider. You bait a lane with an Oracle or something. But, right now, this Nyx Assassin doesn't even have Dagon, and it's 26 minutes. Tells you what kind of game he's had to have. The kind of sacrifices he's made for DTD to even be in a position where the Ursa has comparable farm to the Medusa.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
But Lottie, the kills are still even, aren't they?
Yeah, net worth, it's back at 3K, where it began.
And even though R&B have this gold lead, the experience advantage is on the side of Daddies. You take a look at the hero levels. It really is 4 protect 1 for R&B.
I mean, the late game's coming.
It is.
It's coming very quickly. Both teams are going to be extremely dangerous.
JSR does avoid the gank with the blink. And this Medusa is, every time I click on her, she's got a new item. The butterfly's finished up. Gonna contemplate what she's gonna go next. Maybe Scotty. We'll see. Maybe a Daedalus. If they're feeling like damage is the solution.
The sound alerts are gone because casting, not streaming. Smile.
Mile?
Yeah, I'm smiling. Techie's Ags. Now, team fights are gonna go kind of hard for this Axe.
Okay, fine. You can look. It's kind of funny.
It is literally impossible to do anything under Tekie's mine as an axe. I will say that. That is true. But the tower pressure is even. Tier 2 middle is being taken. 2 tier 1s still remaining for R&B though. They hit their mid and their bottom. It's really late in the game. It looks like DTD though, they're making a 5-man rotation around for this axe? Or nobody. Nope, it's gonna be JSR with the dust finding Asmo Daria. I'm gonna call him Asmo. He will get picked off though. And the Techies though, he's in trouble. Techies will fall on the side. Axe calling onto Purple Pansy. Doesn't get the ult off. It's not quite there, so Drabs will end up going down.
Oh, yeah,
And now they're still fighting under this ward. Pugna does die. Wild Daddy does get the kill.
This is
and
a
now he's
really
going
good
for
fight
more.
for Radiant.
It's an insanely good fight for Radiant. You're right. Wild Daddy is going to get the kill onto the line. Now what do they do with Card Dog? They've got all 4 surrounding him. The Sand King does buyback for this. They get the kill onto the Oracle, but everybody's on top of the Medusa. The Medusa pops the Manta style. He's right-clicking away. Wild Daddy trying to man-fight. JSR is going to end up going down, and now Wild Daddy also, he's going to go down. It's a triple kill for Card Dog. He's not even at half HP. Low skill is going to get right-clicked. Will end up TPing away.
Still, despite losing 4 heroes, really good fight for Radiant. They slimmed down the net worth advantage a little bit. I think it was about 4K before the fight. Now it's just barely 3K. It was 2K ticked up. I think they definitely should have gotten back when the Medusa with the butterfly and the Sand King was easily enough to win the fight there. Like they have to 1v4 or 1v5 the Medusa. So the start of that fight looked really good. They were focusing all the other heroes and trying to kill everyone else and just trying to kite and run away from the Medusa, which is good. That's what they have to do to win these fights. But I think they just should have backed out after they got the Sand King buyback. Axe will be going down here, so we'll be about 5 deaths for overall for the fight. So about a net even, which is not bad for the state that Radiant is in, but it could have been a lot better. So hopefully this is something that they're realizing and saying okay, look, let's just try to kill as many people as we can that aren't Dusa and then get out with as many lives as we can. And then once we slim down the net worth lead, maybe get a net worth advantage, even if the Dusa is still a huge threat, eventually we can get to the point where we can kill the 4 other heroes and then just 1v3, 1v4 the Dusa.
There's a Bloodthorn finished on the Ursa also. They actually know he's there because he popped the overpower, and he's gonna have to walk through that minefield. Takes basically half of his HP worth of damage. And I have not seen Nyx Assassin ult the Medusa once this game.
Yeah, that's the other thing is they do still have the I don't know what you want to call it, the X factor of the Nyx ult to take 50% of Deuce's mana away.
They do smoke up. Maybe pop the ult on the Nyx Assassin. Nope, they see him. And now this might be a little bit of trouble. They do get the catch out of the Lion, though. This might be a good pickup to start the fight. The stun onto 2, though, and now Card Dog, he's going to start wailing in. He does have a Scotty finish. Drabs is going to be cut it out a little bit, but the minefield sign is going to be there also. And the Techies is going to die. There's an ultimate onto the Bat Rider, trying to keep him alive for now, but the damage is still coming through. The Red Sun is over his head. He will probably end up going down the stun. Onto the Sand King, the 2-man stun also, but low skill is going to end up going down there, and the Tormentor will probably fall also as R&B take another Tormentor. That's 3.
That was a 3 for 2. They got the buyback out of Purple Pansy on the Pugna. Okay, and
he dies.
The Tormentor. Okay, this is actually really good. I was gonna say, even if they lose the Tormentor here, it's about even. They actually get the Tormentor.
And Oracle does.
Kill Oracle in the process. Holy shit, that Tormentor had a 2 kill. That's insane. I've never seen that. I have died to Tormentors, and I have seen people die to Tormentors. I've never seen a Tormentor get 2 kills though.
I have seen some things. And this Ursa with this Bloodthorn is what I'm seeing right now as the solution to the Butterfly. But there's a Manta already on the Medusa, so I don't know.
It's not that bad. You can hold the Bloodthorn. Dusa's not really gonna. Actually, maybe Dusa can hold Manta for the
I think
Bloodthorn.
Dusa
There's not
definitely
that
can
much
hold
that's
it.
dispellable. However, the Bloodthorn is also really good for killing everyone else.
That's true.
All 4 other heroes are crippled when they get silenced in their like defensive capabilities. Techies can suicide away or zap himself. Lion can disable you. Sand King can Q away or stun or Sandstorm. There's Decrepify. So this is a really good Bloodthorn pickup, regardless of the fact that it pierces evasion. So it can kind of go into the strat of kill everyone else and then use the second Bloodthorn to kill the Medusa after she's manted. Don't know. I like it. I think it's a good pickup. Has Wild Daddy pinged the next item yet?
I don't think so. No, it's not on his bar. But what is on the bar? Bar. Trying to think of
3K
something anyway. No segue is gonna happen this time. Techies is gonna get caught out completely. The stun onto 2. Try to keep him alive. The stun onto 2 again. Techies will end up going down, but is it going to be enough? The Battle Rider ultimate
dead.
actually is going to get canceled. Tanking will go down. Techies goes down also, and now this Medusa has half it. Wait, he's only got half mana. Maybe they look to go on him. It's going to be a 3 versus 5 if they decide to do it. Purple Pansy is going forward. They do see him. Drabs has the Blake Call. It's going to be there. Purple Pansy will end up going down, and now Rapican is going to have to get out if he can. And Drabs chasing him down with the Battle Hunger.
There's not a lot of mana on this Dusa.
Nope.
If they can catch up to Dusa, they can kill her. She does not have a lot of mana.
Medusa's not the target, though. It's going to be the
They will be looking for Roshan instead, which is a totally valid target. This is second Roshan, so it'll be an Aegis and a Cheese. The Cheese could go a long way, especially considering there's an Oracle. If you get Oracle ulted and pop Cheese, that's a 5,000 heal. You will not be dying.
Nope. The
So
Aegis
Aegis
on
onto the
Ursa.
Ursa. Cheese is on the axe, right?
Yep. You know
Okay, so
what?
that's-
As much net worth as this Medusa has, I have not seen that much impact in these fights. I mean, the damage just isn't there. I don't think for R&B. I think they need to play around the Medusa a lot more than they have been. Feels like right now they try to initiate the fights a lot, but maybe it's time to counter initiate.
Yeah,
And-
Daddy's has been taking really smart fights. They have had great target priority.
And the ultimate is going to be there on a Purple Pansy also. Sorry to cut you off there, as the Sand King is going to be in. The ultimate coming out. And now the Medusa, no mana! The Medusa might be the one going down, and she does! It's such a big kill. The Sand King caught on the high ground does go down and will end up falling also. It's an 8,000 gold lead for DTD as they outplay R&B in these fights. The Ghost Scepter's there for the Techies. He will end up getting nuked down by low skill. Gets the kill on a Bat Rider because he doesn't know about the AoE Rupture. And now the Tormentor will go on the side of DTD, and these fights are completely falling apart. Low skill dies.
Another Tormentor kill.
If you're in the vicinity of Dyer's top
Been 3 Tormentor kills this game. Incredible. Yeah, Daddy's has been taking incredibly well thought out fights. The target priority is on point. They are killing the people that can keep Medusa alive. And then just recently, in this fight, I think this was the first team fight Deuce has actually died in recently.
That's actually the only time Deuce has died.
Was that the first Deuce death? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But they exactly like I was saying, they kill everyone but the Dusa. Now they have the net worth lead, so now they kill a couple people and then they can focus the Dusa. Because they have the items, they have the Bloodthorn, they have the stuff to deal with it. I'm not certain. I think Nyx ulted and hit the Dusa in that last fight. I'm not sure, but I thought.
I'm not sure.
I thought that I saw that, but I.
But what I'm seeing is this Medusa has like 2 survivability items.
Okay,
I don't really
Wild Daddy has
consider...
8k gold.
Yeah, I don't know
He
what
has
he's thinking
2
about buying.
items and 8. He had 3,000. Okay, the entire net worth lead that they have gained in the last 3 minutes has been on Wild Daddy. 3 minutes ago, he had 3,000 floating gold. Now he has 8,000 floating gold, and he's about to
He
die.
pops his ultimate. That's a lot of gold to lose. You don't want to lose that gold, but the slows there's the console on the backline, keeping the Ursa alive. He's gonna get out. Wild Daddy will. The axe is gonna get gone on though. And now they're playing around the Medusa in the middle of the fight. The Pugna will end up going down. The Sand King is in a lot of trouble, but ultimately the Ursa does die. Actually, I
He
didn't
did
really
have
catch that.
Aegis.
He does have Aegis. He's going to turn around on Techies. Techies trying to get up, but
Buddy,
the Hex
what
is
are
going to
you
be there.
looking
The
at?
Ursa, Wild Daddy, he's in so much trouble. Loki dies also, or low skill, I mean. The stun is going to miss. The Oracle's there with the ultimate available still. The Lion gets killed, and now Techies trying to find the backline. The ultimate is going to be there. Onto the Techies also. The stun is going to be there, and the Wild Daddy will fall. Bat Riders being chased down. This is a complete massacre. Lil Cheens.
If they lose this game because they just lost a fight while their carry had 9,000 floating gold,
He only lost like 400 gold though.
it doesn't matter. He could have had an extra entire item. He has 2 items and he could have had 3
He could
entire
have 2
items.
extra items right now, honestly.
Like, yeah.
Where's it? Like, is he gonna go MKB? Satanic? I don't know.
I
But
mean, Satanic would make sense.
Bat Rider.
I mean, he could just go Satanic Basher. Like,
Yeah,
he could have so much more effective net worth.
he's
than
gonna
he
go
does right
Nullifier
now.
though. Wants to stop
Nullifier's
those
not bad.
decreps,
Nullifier's not
the
bad.
Ghost Scepters.
Nullifier plus Bloodthorn, and you can kill anyone that isn't the Dusa
Yep.
solo easily.
Yep. And the Purple Pansy might be going down here. The stun is gonna hit the Dagon, and that's 100-0 kill.
Claudia, are you here?
Yeah, I'm dealing with something right now.
Spectate the Ursa for me.
Okay.
I know he's dead right now, but he's gonna be alive soon.
Looks like Dyer's courier just
TY.
Yeah, well, Lisa's kind of dying right now, so I'm kind of
Okay, let her know. Let her know she can text me if she needs to.
Oh man. So this game is it went from a gold lead for, oh my goodness, the gold lead now is 11,000 for DTD. How did this happen?
It's just these fights have been incredibly well, except for that the last couple minutes
last one.
of interesting plays. Also, a Glepnir has been picked up and finished for the Bat Rider. Does he have a shard? I'm assuming he does if he's completed the Glepnir purchase, but
Medusa has
interesting.
shard. It's gonna go the Aghanim Scepter so they can help keep people locked down.
That's good control, but they have control. They
I know,
lack
they just need
damage.
damage.
I'm not a big fan of that. In general, Ags very good. I don't think it's what you need in this specific game scenario right now. Especially with Ursa having done 2 Roches already and the 3rd Roche coming up, I think you would rather buy an item and get the Ags from Roche if possible. Because you have a damage issue in the sense that your Techie, while the Techie's Ags is good, don't get me wrong, it is not an E-Blade. So Techies can't really solo kill people. Pugna is more focused on mana batterying. Sand King's damage has been relatively meh for the past
It's not
year or
been
so. It's not been great. Lion is good at single target damage, but there's an Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
I think this the Dusa is representing about 80% of the damage threat in this game. So to see the Dusa going Ags is a little bit suspect. Without having if the Dusa had a Daedalus,
The call
sure.
gets stopped. No, Drabs is caught completely out of position.
He does get saved by the Oracle.
He does, but he is still taking a lot of damage. I
Should
think.
be fine. His
He should be.
the ball is not on fire, so he will be fine.
But I mean, the 4-man stun on the side, and now they're gonna go in. They get the ultimate off out of the Medusa for the Nyx Assassin, so the mana is gonna be low. But Bat Rider gets completely killed. Wild Daddy's now the one in a lot of trouble. The Techies ult is gonna do the damage. Little Cheems is trying to save his carry, but he can't. And now they're gonna turn around the Sand King, borrowing out the Medusa. on like 500 health. Oh my goodness, the lion just dies in like 3 seconds. And now R&B, they take the tower and the Rex. They're just trying to get out. They turn around onto Drabs, though. He is disarmed. He is going to get caught up into the sandstorm. Doesn't get hit once by the Aghanim Scepter. That's really cool. Good use of 4,200 gold. But another best use of time as they get the heck out of there.
What the hell is happening? This is such a confusing game.
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
See, this is why I wanted to cast this game, because
Yeah, I mean, when I see R&B versus Daddy's Dictatorship, like, I know this shit's gonna be content, but holy hell. It feels like if you have a net worth advantage, you're actually doomed. Like, Daddy's was winning all the fights when R&B had the net worth advantage. Then they get an 11k net worth advantage, and they just look helpless in these fights. I think they might have gotten a little bit overconfident. And I mean, part of that is just the nature of sieging. Like, it feels like you have to go on the Deusa first, but they haven't been killing the lower priority targets. All right, so Deusa has completed the Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah.
So the
And it's
control
with
has
the blessing.
increased. We will have to see. It'll be interesting. Oh, it's about the blessing.
Yeah, it's about the blessing.
That's interesting. You still lose the stats, right? Okay. Okay. Wild Daddy just diebacks trying to solo.
He just diebacked for Tor. What the fuck?
Yeah, challenger is greater than warrior.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
no, you know, this is tech. He just wanted to get the dieback out of the way so that he didn't have to wait on the timer later.
Is it the tech?
Oh, it's not. Nope.
No, it's not.
But we're gonna say it is.
What's stopping R&B from just walking up high ground?
Absolutely nothing. That is exactly what they should be doing, and it looks like that's what they're thinking as well.
Oh, they get the taunt off onto the lion, though. J-Star is there. It looks like they're going to go completely after the lion. He does hex himself from the axe. I don't think the damage is quite there, though. He's going to be fine, I think. And now everybody's there. It's a 5v4 fight. The Sand King going in the Aeon Disc onto the Oracle, keeping himself alive. The stun following through onto the Sand King. The tower is there, so they do have vision of him. But the Purple Pansy keeping him alive with a little bit of health. Cardog right-clicking the forted tower. And the call gets stopped again!
Oh, but the Sand King Scepter!
The Scepter just completely nullified.
Will be saved?
The save, 37 health! And Bat Rider goes in for no reason and dies. Drabs might still die. He's fine. But it's 2 dead. Ursa dying to the Tormentor, proving that
there is no buyback on this Bat Rider, so even when Ursa's alive...
The stun again! Drabs can't catch a break, but he can't catch the Sand King. The stun is going to come through. The healing is going to be there. Low skill trying to get the damage.
The
It's going to be there. The Purple Pansy keeping Esmeralda Mardica alive. The taunt onto the techies, though. They're trying to get the damage to follow through. The stun, the damage is going to be there. Techies does go down. Low skill will die the Medusa, though. In the backline, Wild Daddy, he's sick and tired of this. He's in the back. He kills the backline. And now he goes forward. The Sand King is his next target. There is mega creeps available, though. 4 are at B, 4 are dead. And now I don't know what to think of this game.
I mean, theoretically, they can defend Megas. But
well,
right?
the problem is I don't see them winning the game with their mega defense. Usually when you see mega creep comebacks, it's because you have a support or both of your supports can defend megas. Like if you have an AA with 25 talent or something like that. The problem is all 3 of these cores are decent at defending megas because they have Battle Fury Axe and then they have Bat Rider. Bat Rider's okay. But they are going to be after taking these fights without an extra core. So the next 15-ish minutes are going to be rough, and then maybe if they get good tier 5 item luck and the Mega Creep has boosted their eco a little bit, we'll have to see.
I mean, the win probability is still 77% for R&B, even though it was 65% for DTD just a moment ago. The smoke is going to come out from R&B. They're trying to find this axe, but the Lotus Orb is going to be there. The 3-man stun on the backline. Well, Daddy, he's thinking about going in, and he does. He's got the Nullifier. He's got the Bloodthorn. It's not going to be enough, though. The Bat Rider dies in the backline. And the 3-man stun, the 2-man stun following. Well, Daddy does have his ultimate popped. He's going to TP out of there. He doesn't want anything to do with this. The 2-man stun is going to be there. And now the TPs are going to come through. Everybody gets out. Somehow, their stuns aren't there to stop the TPs. The buyback from the Bat Rider, Jaysar, has to defend the Megas, and now the Roshan is available for R&B to take if they want to. This is what we call a bad spot for DTD, as their backs are against the wall, but we see time and time again a gold advantage is actually a complete bait.
Yeah, from a 3k lead to a 12k lead, back to a 1k lead.
Invisibility.
This is just a back and forth game that we expect, as these waves are going to constantly be pushing in. And DTD, I mean, they have ways of dealing with it with the cores, as Sun said, but watching Axe spin with his shard on these creep waves is really satisfying. I will say that much.
So this is going to be a nighttime rush, so there will be a refresher on this. I think it probably would have been better for them to just wait until minute 50 and to get a Ags. But I mean, either way, they have decent refresher holders. Is the Sand King the one holding it, or is someone else holding it?
Sand King is holding.
Yeah, so like they have decent refresher holders. What I think it probably would have been a decent idea. Like they could have just gotten a free Ags onto their Lion, or purchase Ags on someone and just sell it.
But I think the most concerning thing, if you would ask me, is the buyback status. Nobody on DTD has buyback.
Yeah, the next fight is going to be rough for sure. Cause they're not terrible at killing the creeps, but they don't really have heroes that are good at killing the creeps when there's enemies in the base.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people can passively deal with mega creeps while also contributing to the fight. Most of these heroes they don't have that ability. Like
Definitely
Axe
not.
has to be tanking the creeps in melee range. Ursa has to be hitting them in melee range. Bat Rider is decent because you can just firefly around. However, he doesn't have an Octarine core, so it's not like you can just like firefly off cooldown and then you'll have it for the fight.
I feel like this Bat Rider just needs a BKB in order to be able to go in and pull somebody out. Like you need to be able to...
he's been having a really rough time because he's trying to pull someone that isn't Medusa, and then he's just dying to split shots.
Oh, this Axe is so fucking doomed. Dude.
Yeah, he's really doomed, and he doesn't have buyback. He's 130 gold off. The ultimate, though, try to keep him alive.
He's dying really far away from the base, so it's not the end of the world, especially if he gets a kill out of it.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Unfortunate. The techies was getting close to death, but he did die really far out of the base. Their waves are in a pretty decent spot. He's only 29 gold off buyback, so he will have it up. By the
There's
time they
actually
get
no
to the base.
TP on the Oracle, so I don't know how he gets out.
Oracle will be
Yeah,
going
he's
down
dead.
here for sure.
There's a buyback.
And
on
Oracle
the
is on dieback.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be out of the game for 2 minutes. Axe does have buyback now. And their waves are in decent spots. They're only gonna have the bot wave, which they're not gonna be able to cut.
King.
So
They're gonna kill the Sand King. They pop the sentry, so they will see him, and they will get the kill. There's a buyback available for him, and he will use it. I think they want to end the game. Priority number 1.
aggressive buybacks are a great way to throw.
They are, and now the pressure is on R&B. The buyback. They get the Pugna with the ultimate, but he just dies in the 2-man call.
Big call,
it's not
big
gonna
call.
be enough.
Oh, that's huge.
It is a good call. The ultimate's going to be there from Cardog, and everybody's ignoring the Medusa, but the damage isn't there. Wild Daddy has to run away from the Techie's ult. He has a blink available. He's going to use it. The Lion is in a lot of trouble. He will end up getting the kill, but the Axe really close to dead. There's no way he can afford dying. He has no mana. He will end up going down, so it's Wild Daddy against the world. He doesn't have his ult. He has it now. He does use it, or he's not going to use it, but the game is ending. There's absolutely no buybacks again, so the throne is getting hit. The Wild Daddy's nowhere to be seen. The Megas are hitting, and this is going to be GG. R&B take game 1 in an epic 52-minute slaughterfest.
Fucking game.
That was crazy. They actually, I don't want to say the one thing that made them lose the game was Daddy having 8-point AK floating gold, but like, if they didn't lose that fight, I don't think they lose the game. That's crazy. That was such a back and forth game.
Yeah.
The win percentage on that must have been wild.
Well, either way, I mean, you talk about the gold, but I think the real story is the experience lead. DTD had like 30,000 experience lead at their peak. Like, they had the levels, but didn't have the play. I mean, the Bad Rider kept going in and dying to the Medusa. Didn't have a solution for that. And it's kind of like what I said at the draft. Medusa is a hero that really likes playing against teams that want to go in. And I mean, Bad Rider wants to go in. Ursa wants to go in. Axe wants to go in. And if you can live through that, get the sustain, you'll win the fights. And, you know, R&B played really well. They slipped up a little bit, but they take game 1. And that's a really big advantage coming into the second game, where if R&B 2-0, Wild Daddies, they might be looking at a doom matchup for them against Yoinky Sploinky.
Holy shit.
It's destiny.
The destiny. It's coming. What's the whole
What did you
Daddy's
think about the
Yonky
game?
Spelunky situation?
I don't know. Yoinky took a game. The only game they won last season was against Daddies,
I see. That makes sense.
and now they have just some form. Well, it's more Sin wants to play Daddies again,
Yes.
and
I see.
you know, I don't know how their games are going, but I hope they're doing well, because I would love to see it.
They got O2'd really badly in the first week they played, so we'll see.
Sin's based. I don't really know her, but from the few interactions I've had, Sin is pretty based.
Sin is in Dota to have fun.
Yeah.
That is why she's here. So, and I'm good friends with her. I've been friends with her for years now. She doesn't really give a shit besides just, you know, coming in and having a good time. So that's what we're here for, you know?
Well, I give a shit. I want to see fucking Yoinky Splinky Grand Finals.
Holy
Og?
shit. Yoinky Splinky versus Daddy's Dictatorship Grand Finals.
Fate.
Best of 5 series.
The rematch we've all been dreaming of.
Well, nightmare for some.
Nightmare fuel for some, indeed.
Yeah, I think I might cast one of their games next, because no one's casting them, and that hurts me.
They did lose their game, game 1, today, against Prestige Worldwide.
Wait, Yoinky won game 1?
No, Yoinky got crushed game 1.
I'm crying.
I want to say crushed. The scoreline was 42-11.
I'm in tears.
That's just a snowball game.
Someone give me an alt account, I'll stand in for Yoinky. Don't tell the admins.
Thanks for casting Yo My Buddy's the bet. Tell the bet that
Tell him to stop. He needs to learn the tech. It's not win lane lose game. You want to lose lane win game.
True. That's the James special.
What?
James.
No, that's my special. What the
Uh,
fuck are you talking about, Lottie?
James loses lane and wins game all the time.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You quit
I
Dota.
lose. Wait, James quit Dota?
No, I did.
No.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
James
okay.
kind of also did.
I
But allegedly, he's playing 82L again.
Okay, allegedly he quit, and me and him talked about it so deeply, and he was supposed to fucking drunk cast with me. Come to find out, he's playing in fucking Champion this season, and I threw my hands up.
That's a sad.
I'm actually in tears that I'm not gonna get to play against my small node again. I should just stand in for a team that's playing against him so I get to lane against him one more time.
If
We used to have the wildest games when we would play each other.
Yeah, you gotta be
Last
careful about that
time I
Tetris
played it. What?
chat.
Last time I played against James was the level 1, the minute 1 tower in 82L that got like super popular. Like the clip went fucking blew up on Reddit and YouTube and shit. That was the last time I played against James in 82L. Like season 32 or 33 or 31
You know
or
what?
some
This
shit.
clip's about to blow up on Reddit because I'm gonna say something fucking mean.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
shit. What are you gonna say? Speak your truth, Lottie.
I think Wild Daddy's not
You
gonna win
think?
game 2.
That's probably
Oh.
true.
Alright, well.
I don't know. Both of these teams are fucking such wild cards.
These two teams can either completely dominate a game or like throw like you wouldn't believe.
They really can. I love them both. I thoroughly
Big fan.
I have
enjoy-
massive respect for both of these teams.
Yeah,
like-
we test the draft too. We're just waiting for the game to load. We're in
This
Dota
is
TV.
just. I think it really does come down to whoever throws less in the draft.
Yeah.
I really do believe that.
I don't know.
I wasn't.
You don't show Nick's axe and win, I feel like.
Yeah, like the Medusa lanes against that so easily. You just spam Mystic Snake, right? Like you can't show your lane. I did this actually in Battle Cup. I showed Bounty Hunter, Doom, and then they just picked Monkey King, and we were like, "Well, what can you do?" You know what I mean? Like,
Hell.
yeah, we didn't win that game, but you do also need to be able to pick a core in the first phase, and preferably something that can flex. Like Axe can't flex to anything.
You know
right?
me and the flexes, Lottie.
Oh, that's true.
Shit. I picked
You gotta
two
flex.
heroes. You don't know what fucking position they're going in at all. Both of them are mid laners, and it's not because they're mid laners. It's because I played the mid.
And there's a lot of value to that. Like you can do wacky shit.
Dude,
You also want to keep. Mhm.
Sorry, shout out to Savage Spirits last season giving me fucking Puck 4, DP 4, Techies all the time, Pudge 4, and then I would win with it.
Yeah, because you probably had a better draft with the team.
So wild that
No.
that team won.
What do you mean? We were great.
Respectfully, of course.
Respectfully,
No,
your
that-
team was trash.
Nah, it was power, friendship, alliance style. We
It was
deserved
bizarre
it.
that that team won.
We don't
I don't
talk
know.
about
When
game
all the
3.
content was going on preseason and people were ranking spirits in like the top 3, I was out of my mind crazy on how people thought that.
Well, look
Yeah,
at
well,
where
I'm
we won grand finals, so
I'm out of
You
my
did.
mind crazy about how this game 2 is gonna go between DTD and R&B. The draft is underway. As much as I would love to talk about Savage Spirits finals victory, congratulations, Lottie. Also,
Only
Thanks.
reason
got-
I'm not leaving the 82 Discord is my gold name. It's the
Wind Ranger
second,
ban
the
again?
second the gold name ends, I'm out.
win ban
I-
right away.
yep, that was the
Makes
same thing as
sense.
last
Yeah.
game.
While Daddy was playing Pause 1 Wind Ranger before it was an actual thing, now it's an actual thing, so...
Seems based.
Fucking sucks to play against. It's not based. It's ass.
Yeah, I don't play Wind Ranger, so...
Wild
Unfortunate
Daddy,
that
I want
that
your
hero's
babies,
correct.
please. Someone get that freak out of my chat. Not actually. Please keep talking in my chat.
Is good for the algorithm.
God, please. Medusa banned.
Oh, they
made.
banned him.
No.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah, game 1 they banned Spirit Breaker, Night Stalker straight
Night
away.
Stalker,
Don't know
yep.
why.
well, maybe they just didn't want to play against it, and now one of those two are going to be available. There's a strong chance the Night Stalker will be, so maybe they have something up their sleeve for
They're
that.
not even in the top 10 most annoying heroes of this patch.
Nope.
I think
But
they would be better off banning Spirit Breaker than Night Stalker if they want to get rid of
100%.
one of the two, because 5-pick Night Stalker is not that strong. Like, there are so many Night Stalker counters, like, there are ways to deal with that hero.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you two to do this real quick. I will be right back.
Okay.
All right, son. Let's do this draft. And by do it, I mean talk about why we think both drafts suck.
That's true. That's pretty true.
To be fair, all of my drafts suck. I first picked PL.
That's also true.
So, but I do win.
Let's go.
I do win first pick PL, but that's not this game. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, the 5-pick R&B PL.
Does
Alright,
who's
alright,
the-
so they will go with the Spirit Breaker
Yeah.
ban. I like
Now we'll
that.
see.
I think of the two, that's definitely the smarter hero to ban if they want to get rid of one of those two.
100%. And now we're just gonna have to see if they pick up this Night Stalker that DTD were worried about, or maybe that was like a false ban. Maybe it was just something R&B never had in the cards. And it looks like that could
Alright,
be
they
the case. They pick up the techies
pick
again.
up the techies.
Yep. I think techies is just a solid hero. You could put it 4, 5.
Yeah, it's one of
mid.
Ness's. I think it's Ness's signature hero. Like it's probably his #1 hero. I don't know if anyone else on R&B like particularly plays techies, but the hero isn't as complex as it used to be in the sense that like you don't have to be a techies player to play techies. All right, they're gonna deny pick the Night Stalker actually, so they are worried about this. I don't know who on
I don't
R&B is
know.
a cracked Night Stalker player, but they seem to be really concerned about this hero.
There might be some tech that we don't know about, but I really hope DTD don't pick their position 4 right now, because that would just, like, if they pick up another Nyx assassin and then I just see a Monkey King from R&B, the game's over. Okay, so I wasn't trying to speak it into existence.
Unlucky.
Please, I wasn't trying to do that, I promise. Again, you could just pick a carry for R&B that just shits on melee heroes in lane and be good. Like, you have the Wind Ranger ban. Again, I'm just looking at this Monkey King. The Wind Ranger is the biggest problem for the hero right now. And that's gone. He's really good against Night Stalker and Nyx Assassin in lane. Like, Night Stalker's so weak early in the lane. Same thing with Nyx. You can just harass the ever-living heck out of them. You get a Lich in your lane too. Like, they can't do anything. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think they should probably pick up their carry here. Like, that's just, it makes the most sense. A pick.
I mean
it's a pause 5 faceless.
it is a
There's no reason to pick. There's no reason to pick carry faceless here. That's a pause 5 faceless.
There's
It's not bad here. That's the problem.
Is it? Not how? I mean, you have an AoE silence on Night Stalker.
I mean, faceless pause 5 faceless isn't that concerned with that. Like, Night Stalker and Nyx are both absolute melee creeps in lane. Like Night
Yeah, that's
Stalker,
true.
Night Stalker gets the boost at nighttime, but for the first 5 minutes of the game, this is possibly the weakest lane duo of like on roll heroes. Like not doing off roll shit. This might be the weakest off lane of all time.
I can't believe they picked Nyx Assassin again. Like, I just feel like you need a, like, this is basic drafting 101. You put a ranged hero with your melee hero in the lanes.
Yeah, so if R&B gets a strong carry that abuses melee heroes, they are going to absolutely stomp the safe lane.
Yeah.
I think Faceless Void is pretty decent against the Night Stalker Nyx in the sense of like winning the lane as a support Faceless. Because support Faceless I think is stronger in lane than core Faceless is because of like the way that you level your spells and stuff. Because you don't have to be as concerned with farming and doing the damage in Chronosphere. So I don't know exactly how Pansy levels, but I feel like either W or Qmax is going to be better than going just like 1-1-4 against these heroes. So if you pair it with a carry that can kill, like obviously the Monkey King is like one of the
I think
quote
Monkey
unquote
King is probably the
obvious
better ones.
picks.
Yeah. I was gonna
Um,
suggest Bloodseeker, but that got banned out, and I think that was a wise decision.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of these heroes like Sniper and Drow into the Night Stalker because I think
No.
the second you get ultimate, you just kill said hero.
And you just get a
So
harpoon, and then what do they
yeah,
do?
like so I think melee heroes that are just good at man fighting, like Monkey King, like Ursa could be decent here. Ursa's not amazing into Night Stalker in the late game, but I think you would win the lane so hard that it wouldn't be a big deal.
Alright, I'm back for 5 minutes. These
Welcome
bans
back.
are clinically insane.
Yeah,
Yes.
look at this shit. Look
Why
at
did they
the
ban Tinker actually?
Daddy picked the weak Tinker. Fun fact: unpicked hero for 82L so far.
Huh.
Or so far as in week 1. I don't know if anyone's played it game 1, week 2 yet, but it did not get picked week 1.
That is not a safe lane void, that is a position 5 void. I can guarantee
Yeah,
is.
we've been talking about that.
Okay, nah, chat I'm catching up with chat right now.
Gotcha. The
Yeah, they don't
5-minute
know about
delayed
the
chat.
tech.
Actually, no,
No.
you don't have the delay on.
No.
Yeah,
Gambit has the delay.
The Muerta ban, okay, that's I don't know, that's still signaling to me that they want to pick up a Monkey King.
Monkey King PL.
Yeah, one of the two. I mean, you could even PL in a Night Stalker, that would still be good. Like PL's weakest
Yeah.
part is his lane, and then
Yeah,
the lane
if
isn't
you
punished,
want to
right?
go for the route where you want to pick someone that's kind of weak early and stomps late, like that's an
Mhm.
option. Like that's kind of the two routes that I see. Like when you have your opponents showing a super weak off lane, you can either pick a safe lane to stomp it, so you guaranteed win the lane, or you can pick someone that is more weak. Like they could pick Phantom Assassin if they wanted to, because Night Stalker Nyx isn't really gonna threaten Phantom Assassin.
No.
And then late game, like mid game, like with a good lane, Phantom Assassin super strong. So kind of like the two routes you could go are like you could go like the Monkey King Ursa route, or you could go like the PL route. So it'll be interesting to see what R&B go for.
You could
Who's
even pick
playing
up. You
carry
could
on
think of
this?
on who R&B. It's
Yeah,
Cardog.
Cardog. Okay, I don't know Cardog's hero pool at all, but
Well,
it'll
let
be
me see
interesting
if
to
I can
see
tell you.
which route they go for.
Let's see. Let's see if I can't pull up Cardog's
They
list
should
of
be
heroes.
picking. They should be picking their carry in this phase. With the entire off lane showing from Daddies, and it's like pretty locked in that this is their off lane. There are some shenanigans. You could play mid Nyx Assassin. You could play carry Night Stalker.
Cardog is actually an offlane player mostly.
Okay.
So he literally only plays carry for this team. Other than that, he spams Underlord.
Incredible.
So I don't know what the frig carries he plays. I mean, yeah.
I don't know if Daddy's carry is an anti-mage player, but Lich anti-mage is a really strong lane. Could be potentials here. I think if they do go that route, they're gonna have a 10 to 20 minute spike that is gonna be really fucking rough. Other Lich pairings though.
You kind of want some.
Ursa's not banned. Ursa Lich strong.
You kind of want something that'll just go in, right? Like you want to be able to abuse the frost shield is the idea.
Yep. So
Now
R&B should be revealing their carry and they're one of their three here. So it will make Daddy's choice for carry a little bit easier. Lich kind of a good just like blanket. This goes good with a lot of aggro carries, and it goes good with a lot of defensive carries. So good 15 pick hero. I like that pick. They will be picking the Doom. Okay, so good.
that's a real. I think Doom
Good
might be
Ursa
one of the
game.
strongest heroes in the meta right now. You just
Yeah, Doom
so
is
good.
strong, especially with the Arcane's Vanguard into Octarine pipeline. Just picking up a Midas and going for a fast Octarine is just like as good as ever.
I mean, his natural item build got buffed. You just doom somebody and they can't do anything. Just a lot to like about this hero, in my opinion.
And Drow. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Drow into Night Stalker.
Alright.
I think Drow Faceless into Night Stalker Nyx is potentially, if not probably, good enough to mitigate the Night Stalker 6 power spike, because I think if they play the lane right, they can delay the Night Stalker 6 long enough that they will just stomp this lane. Primal Beast pickup, I don't know where that Primal is going to
It's going
go.
mid.
My initial reaction is that it's a mid laner. I just don't know if their mid plays Primal or if they're going to be putting the Night Stalker somewhere else. That could be interesting tech. Primal is good into Drow Ranger in lane, I think. In the sense that you're good at getting on top of the Drow. So it would be interesting if Wild Daddy is just gonna play the Night Stalker, because Wild Daddy does a lot of weird shit.
I feel I think Night Stalker carry doesn't care about Doom either, right? Like,
Yeah, I would agree.
No, he doesn't care.
so
Generally, you're getting your ult off before the fight happens, and if you have your ult and you get doomed, you just walk away.
yeah, you just have your silence going before you go in, right? Like,
Yeah. So Night Stalker carry Primal offlane could be interesting here. I think Primal mid would also just be fine, because while Night Stalker Nyx is a really weak offlane, Primal is potentially the best ganker in the mid lane in the game.
it does seem like R&B think that this Primal is mid, and they are banning the carries out. So
Night Stalker carry.
Yeah, both good carry bans. Drow doesn't really want to have to itemize to deal with PL, and Drow can't really deal with Spectre. So
it's a mid now for R&B that they're looking at picking up, and there's a lot of mids still in the pool. Invoker's available. I think Invoker, it's a little rough into Nyx Assassin, but you do disrupt a lot of the fight. Maybe that's an option they want to go for.
It might be kind of hard because Night Stalker and Primal are
I don't
both
know,
gonna
maybe
get BKBs, and
I'm just
not
trying to think of
deal
something
with
that pairs with the Faceless Void, right? Like,
yeah,
that's
I mean
the
it
only thing that
could
comes to
be a
mind.
Techies mid again. I think it's a pretty rough game for Techies mid though.
I don't think it's a great Techies mid. Oh, Venomancer crushes Night Stalker Nyx Assassin in the lane.
That could be a Venom.
I do like the Veno pick. Isolated Venomancer against these 4 heroes I like. I don't necessarily know what it means for the overall roles and positions of the other 4 R&B heroes.
Is it Drow mid then? Like, maybe they
No,
are
I think
actually doing
it's...
Faceless carry.
No, they're not. I'm telling
okay.
you right now that
Okay,
like
okay, I think this is
Pansy
fine.
special.
So it is Rapican Venomancer. It will be a position 5 Faceless.
Yep, I think this is fine.
Nesnight is on that Techies mid again. And then Cardog is going to be on the Drow.
Techies into Lesh is not horrible.
It's an offlane Primal Beast and a carry Night Stalker.
Okay.
So
yeah, I like that. I like that.
Night Stalker as the Lich Frost Shield carrier. And then Low Skill is playing as the Nyx Assassin again. But his priority target this time will probably be the Venomancer. Or the Drow Ranger.
I like this. I like this setup a lot from DTD. I think picking a mid here and running this setup is probably their best option. They could
give yourself the best
theoretically get something done with mid Primal ganking the Drow over and over, but just putting the Primal in the Drow's lane, moving the Night Stalker away. Primal Nyx is a decent lane for the Primal to be in. Of the melee heroes to be paired with the Nyx Assassin, I think Primal's one of the better ones.
It is going to be Faceless Void 5 too, so it's going to be Faceless and Drow Ranger. And I don't know how much Faceless can protect a Drow Ranger from a Nyx Assassin Primal Beast just walking at her.
Yeah, so the good news in that situation is that Primal does have to click all 3 of his buttons in order to be a threat.
Yeah.
So
Clicking
the
buttons does
slow
require you to be a threat in Dota. I agree.
the slow from Faceless Void's W
Yeah.
is gonna hamper the Primal's output of damage for sure.
Yep.
From the stacking slow.
But I mean, this is game 2, and a 2-0 for R&B could spell disaster for the matchmaking,
Lottie
as
camera.
DTD are looking like they're going to be in a little bit of trouble. There's going to be, trust me when I'm talking about, there's 2 5-man smokes. You might not be able to see it because the observer is gone, but trust me when I say that they're going to clash together. The smoke is going to break, and the purple pansy is going to be the first one. The Gale misses, though, and now everybody's going after the mid JSR, but the damage is going to come through, and now the Doom is going to be the first one to fall. Unless I try to right-click the JSR down, he ends up getting the kill. Low skill dies also, and there's a huge mess happening. Cardog gets blood grenaded. That's 3 for 2. Purple Pansy is going to be the next one. He does have a Q available in 6 seconds. They're walking at him, though. They want to see if they can find him. There's no Ice Blast available because the mana isn't going to be there, but the Faceless Void does have the Time Walk available if he wants to use the Wild Daddy. Gets a slow on. The Q is going to come through. They look up, and it's going to be a really bad fight for R&B, actually, as 1,200 gold goes the way of DTD, but they do get some things in return.
Really, really good for the Primal in this situation where the
Purple Pansy, though, he's not done. He's going to get clicked down, and JStar gets the kill.
Oh, boy.
in this situation, the Primal's lane is really important. They really want to be winning lane
gonna
with
die
this Primal
too.
Beast, and so he did get 2 kills, and the death is not that big of a deal. I think he spent most of his gold, if not all of it. And he will be able to TP back to lane in time. So
It's,
getting the
20
first blood and an additional kill, he has the soaring straight off the bat. I don't know if that's necessarily the best way to use your gold, because you're not really going to want to be clicking it because you don't have the HP regen yet. But either way, increasing the item progression on the spear on the Primal Beast, we could see a lot of damage being pumped into this Drow come level 2 or 3. With the Primal having a very fast phase soaring this game.
Yeah. And I mean, the lane, this early bloodbath, there's 7 kills before 20 seconds.
That's crazy.
It's just absolutely nutty. Talk about a must-win game for both of these teams, even though it's only week 2. This kind of matchup is something that is very rare to happen early on, but these 2 teams, of course, 2 teams that both 2-0'd their first week, and they're looking to continue that momentum, but Wild Daddy's looking to stop the momentum from R&B, and I think they did a little bit of a good job protecting that. But as you said, this fast soul rank from Primal, it's going to lead into these phase boots, and Cardog is going to have some threat on him in this lane.
It's going to be a tough offlane for the Primal, I think, because Pansy Faceless Void is actually kind of putting in some damage here.
It is true. And both of these heroes want to press their buttons. I know I did make a little bit of fun at Sun for saying that, but for some people it's not as true. For these guys it definitely is. If you want to get a kill, you got to press all your buttons, and Pansy will be able to
What I was saying
dilation.
is that the stacking slow.
Yes.
The stacking slow from Faceless Void's W when Primal Beast wants to click all 3 of his buttons and his damage relies on his move speed. What I said makes sense, Plate.
It does.
Actually,
I agree.
Actually,
I have a lot of hours in Dota. I know what I'm talking about.
nerd emoji colon.
It's what's that meme of like they play the horn sound and it's like the emoji of the nerd, like
that one.
the white background. That one, yeah,
Yep.
that's what I'm thinking of.
What a good one.
That's such a good meme. Cardog is completely alone right now, though. The pull is happening, but I don't think they're gonna continue on him. Oh yeah, they are. The charge is gonna come through, and now they walk at him. The damage following through the stun is not going to be enough, and Purple Pansy can't stop the Drow Ranger from dying.
Yeah, bot, they're going on the Doom now.
And yeah, they are. I don't know if the damage is going to be there. Wild Daddy is taking a lot of damage, so the right click's coming through. They want to get the kill. They do. He'll die first. And Rapican is rapidly going to walk away.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, he's dead. He turns around to Q the Lich.
The Winter Warrior ends.
Now Lich getting low.
He's fine. He's okay. Maybe he, the tech would be to get an Ice Stalker to deny him so that he could go back to base and come back.
Of course,
but
of course.
They don't do that tech because they're obviously worse than I am at this game.
Dude,
which is why I'm casting.
Warrior League, SMH.
SMH, LMAO, Raffle.
Yep. All those. Every single one.
Everyone.
Lich a little bit in trouble.
I don't
walk
think
away,
so.
But I don't know. Losing half your health over a safe camp.
I think Jace are losing almost all of his HP for no reason, or maybe it was a rune actually that he was trying to protect. But dude, techies with two bracer. I need your guys' opinion on techies with two bracer. This shit seems disgusting to me.
Yeah, it is. As the famous Savage Spirits techies player. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
That's yeah. Nothing
Yeah.
else to really say on it. Just fucking
No.
stupid. I love Universal Heroes. They're my favorite.
I think Universal Heroes fundamentally changed the way we think about Dota, let alone play it.
No, because you just pick up stats and then.
That's true.
Yeah, no, that's just cringe as fuck, and I hate it, and it made me quit Dota.
Yeah, and Rapican's dead now. So, they get the stun out on the Faceless. He will get up, but the charge is going to come through, and now Purple Pansy is blood grenaded, so they'll run him down. Drabs with 2 kills in this lane.
Yeah, that shit hurted.
This Primal Beast is actually kind of popping off a little bit.
Yeah, those early 2 kills into just speeding up his item progression, giving him some bonus XP, are really helping out in this lane here. Because the Drow Ranger lane for Primal Beast, it's kind of feast or famine. Like it feels like you either stomp it or you get stomped. Whoever gets the XP advantage early on,
Yeah.
like Drow gets the slows going early on, so the Primal can't move. Then it's really rough. But Primal can get on top of the Drow reliably, so it is looking like it's gonna be the Primal is gonna be stomping this Drow here.
Yeah, and Wild Daddy's going to be stopping
4
this,
kills, 6 CS advantage.
this Venomancer looks like he keeps getting gone on. The Drow Ranger does again. I was not paying attention.
Oh, is his TP on cooldown? So you gonna have to walk back?
No, he has his TP. He has his TP.
Okay,
He's
okay. I thought he had just died.
It certainly feels that way.
Yeah.
I wonder what the Doom's target is going to be. Is it just going to be left track every fight? Probably, right?
Yeah.
There isn't really a good one.
I mean, besides Lash.
Primal's kind of your best Doom target. If you can manage to Doom the Lesh without Lesh
His ult.
getting ult off, then
Yeah.
it's good. But if Lesh has ult off, like your other spells are useful, but as long as you have the ult off, you can contribute in the fight, even if you're doomed.
That's true. Maybe not as much as you would be able to normally, but Drabs is going to
Um,
charge up on Cardog once again. It doesn't have charge this time, but it looks like they're going to turn out onto Drabs. The slow is going to be there from the time dilation. He starts stopping.
Potentially a bit of overcommitment here.
I think so. As he will go down. Next assassin, the next one to follow doesn't have.
Pansy
any
taking the
point.
kill.
Yeah, I don't think he was planning
Bit
on doing that.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
He will. Cardog will get the kill on low skill, so it's okay. Much needed golden XP for this safe lane for Dire. We'll
They
see
needed
if
that.
they're able to salvage a bit of what's going on up here, or if coming back with full resources on both of their heroes, they're just gonna get a couple kills as soon as they get back. We'll have to see what's going on here. A similar build this game, double bracer going on for the techies. Loska will fill the bottle of the Lesh. I don't know what you two's
Oh,
experience
regen rune.
with Lesh has been
I have not
this
seen
patch.
I
I don't know what happened to it. I feel like the changes to the meta should have been good for Lesh, and I feel like the hero didn't get nerfed that hard, but I played it last week in 82L, and holy shit, it felt awful.
I think it's just the Bloodstone is the big.
I think it takes too long to make Bloodstone.
Yeah.
I mean, you a decent Lesh will usually get it around 14 or 15 minutes anyway. Like,
Oh
which
my
is when
gosh, I think the
people-
techie has just completely baited the Leshrac going high ground.
Holy
That
shit!
was such a
Ness
huge
just
outplay.
annihilated him.
They do also kill Purple Pansy.
That
but
That was a
fucking
crazy
brutal.
that
outplay.
was such an insane outplay. I cannot believe that.
I think
Oh
that's
my
also
goodness.
in part to it where Lesh just loses the fight to Universal. I feel like 99.9% of the time he can't outdamage it.
I mean, that wasn't just
That was
damage.
wild.
That was
That was so
fucking
cool.
insane.
That was really well played by Ness.
I've never seen that before. Okay, now Leshrac, he's not gonna get baited again, but there's no words there this time.
But yeah,
For
I
those
don't
of you
know.
that
Like
don't know what happened,
I
there
just
were
I feel like the changes to Lesh's talents were like overall probably a net negative, but like the new talents aren't bad. So like
me?
I don't know. The hero felt crazy last patch and horrible this patch.
I just feel like there's something to be said for mids that like it's not really I think it's not really a mid or even core focused meta. I think this meta is really focused on the supports, and Leshrac I do find
down.
performs. Yeah, Char does go down. I was trying to talk about how Lesh does better when the cores are a little bit more important. Faceless Void does time walk out. And this dive out the tier 1 is doing a lot better. And Techies does win the rune battle again, but the Purple Pansy trying to juke and dive. Low skill will end up going down. It's a DD Techie, so he hits for 200 damage, but I mean, Primal Beast has charge. He's gonna go back. He doesn't have
He doesn't
mana,
have mana for his W.
But he used a stick, so he's gonna walk back and forth. Is not gonna be enough no stop.
Oh.
So
if he
close, but so far.
if he got the mana earlier and got his W off while he was charging, he probably would have
Yeah.
gotten the double kill there.
The Doom was put out on a Night Stalker, but he did end up getting away. He ulted just before it happened.
Damn, these guys are so low in the bot lane.
Yeah, I know, but Doom doesn't have mana for his Scorched Earth, so he just has to walk. He's gonna get mana up in like 2 seconds. Oh no, the mana drain from the pull. But yeah, I think Lich is just better in matchups where the mid laner has a lot more impact in the game and has like someone that can keep him alive in the fights, like an Oracle or something. But he doesn't really have that.
Fucking
Like Frost Shield is good
Christ.
too, but
Ness.
Ness Knight is gonna die here.
No.
Yep. That's under going down.
Ah, I definitely just toasted my keyboard. God
Uh-oh.
fucking damn it.
What happened?
I just spilled a drink all the fuck over it.
Oh, son.
Oh,
no.
I can't afford to replace my keyboard right now. I'm crying.
Is it working?
I don't know. I just unplugged it. I'm just gonna let it dry off.
Yeah.
Well, it is a good thing that you quit Dota.
I mean, I guess. I still need a keyboard though.
Do you have rice?
No, it's fucking Coke. It's gonna be fucking sticky.
Oh yeah, that's.
I mean, so long as you didn't like flood the keyboard, it should be okay.
No. This shit's pretty flooded. Oh, we'll see what happens. God
You're-
fucking damn it.
Unlucky.
That's not great.
No.
I'm sorry about that, man.
It's okay. It happens.
About to fucking eat it.
Yeah, he is. He's just getting ran at completely this like whole game. He's just been.
Just like Sun's keyboard, flooded in fucking damage.
Yep.
That's true.
I hope your keyboard's fine, man. I really do.
No, this it's toast. There's no way. I spilled so much liquid on it. Alright.
Wants to go on Rapican. He gets doomed. He gets chronoed. He's gonna go down. That was 4 ults for the carry.
A lot of commitment, but the cleanup crew is coming in.
Don't look
Yeah, it
back.
is.
Radiant's bottom tower
Drabs is there.
Oh.
Purple Pansy needs to get out. Is that TP gonna work? Oh my goodness. Well, F's in the chat for Son's keyboard. Hopefully it makes it out.
Yeah,
This
you, never,
shit's toast.
you might get lucky. You don't know.
No, this shit's toast.
Okay.
I've spilled a significantly less amount of liquid on this exact same keyboard before, and it was toast. And I just flooded the entire thing.
Oh man.
So fucking unfortunate. Jesus Christ.
Time to start an OnlyFans.
I
Uh-oh.
thought that was already a thing.
Gotta pay for a new keyboard.
Dude, I'd pay.
God fucking damn it. Oh my god, I just like picked up my monitor and like, oh god.
Oh
like-
no.
Like it's fine, like the monitor's fine, but there was just like a pool like under the
Yeah.
monitor
God.
stand.
Yeah, Rapicant is gonna get dropped pretty low. He'll probably end up going down here.
Oh god, under
they
both
popped
of
the
them.
ultimate. Doom is gonna get Lich ulted. They do end up getting the kill on the Venom with the Lich ult, and now Drabs isn't the one in a lot of trouble as Miranda Donica is there, but the Lich, or sorry, the
Called
next
ambulance,
assassin.
but not for primal.
That's true. Low skill
God.
ends up showing why Nyx Assassin is such a low skill hero.
Instead of
And
doing
now
this
the-
shit, I could have played a fake Pokemon game with my girlfriend, but no.
That's true. And now the Purple Pansy is the next one.
Break my fucking keyboard instead.
Well,
bottom tower is in trouble.
it could always be
Well,
worse.
what, Lottie?
It could always be worse.
It can be worse.
That's true.
You could have you could have done what my girlfriend did and spilled coffee on her monitor.
You could have flooded your lungs and you could have exploded. That's
Alright,
pretty
I'm
bad.
gonna go give my keyboard a fucking bath.
Alright.
Because...
I hear the breakdown setting in. We've gone from a good day to a bad day
Mm-hmm.
in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Sadness.
It's okay.
Alright, well,
This game is a complete turnaround from last game. I think they kind of found what they need to do in this game.
yeah, I think Daddy's has a much better game plan. Just fight around the Night Stalker during the nighttime. And, you know, just make the plays that you need to. Use your Nyx Assassin to roam, and Drabs is having a much more comfortable game on this Primal Beast, I think. He's got Radiance finished.
Form and smoke bottom, but they're not going to catch anyone.
Nope.
Especially not
Actually-
without the techies.
Actually, this Primal is is top net worth.
Oh, they actually.
Oh,
they're
they
gonna
do
get
find
rid.
Jaysar. The Doom is gonna come out. The Techie's gonna stun him up, and Drabs is gonna try to save his friend. He's actually gonna try to. Oh, his charge gets canceled. And now they see him. The slows are gonna be there. There's no way he can get up. He's actually so slow. He just stops moving. He knows he's dead.
Yeah, no dispel. I mean,
No.
gotta pick up your E sometime.
I'm making some depression echoes.
Okay. Oh my god.
Sad.
Oh, son.
God fucking damn it.
The Nyx is gonna ult. Oh, they know he's there.
Nothing quite like torching a $200 keyboard.
God damn, dude.
Oh no.
Alright, I can afford to replace it as soon as I get my first paycheck at work. However, that's gonna be like a month from now, because I don't start working for a couple weeks.
Well,
Is there like a shitty keyboard that you have as a spare?
I might have one around that works. I literally found one like a week ago and was like, I don't know if I need this. I don't know where it is, but there's one somewhere.
You do have one. That's the important thing.
Probably.
And somehow this game is even again.
What do you mean somehow? You watched game one.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I don't want to be shocked, but I'm not shocked, actually.
I'm trying to get shocked.
Me and you both.
Well, they're actually gonna go dive in onto this Lich. Wild Daddy is available. The stun is gonna come out of the Techies, but Little Teams is gonna come down. Is gonna come down to reality and die, and R&B are just rotating as forward to try to get some things back into this game. It seems like it's working.
Yeah, that Lich ulti, if it didn't miss like that, I'm sure it would have done a little bit more.
L.
Yeah.
The middle tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
I don't know. I'm a Wild Daddy believer right now.
Here's
As-
Wild Daddy playing again. Night Stalker.
He is playing
Yeah.
Night Stalker. Yeah, and they go onto this Venomancer. They're gonna try to get the kill onto him. They are diving the tier 1 tower. They don't have much follow-up, but they will have the Q from Wild Daddy in the second end.
That was
It's not gonna be enough.
very expensive big creep.
Dire's middle tower is insured.
It was.
Thing is standing on its tower is stone dead.
You
It
big
does-
creep the shard and then die.
No, the Venomancer just being one big creep.
Oh, okay.
Fresh
Venomancer
farm.
has died 7 times this game.
175 and 60 are the numbers to remember, kids.
175 and 60?
Yep.
Okay. Why is that?
Food things.
Oh,
Don't
okay,
worry
good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're-
175 and 60.
Chicken.
I have not seen this Radiance do anything from when they got it.
I-
They're gonna turn out onto him completely. He is saved by the Seablade, but the burst is gonna come down. And now Wild Daddy TP's in after the Primal is dead. They get the Chrono only onto one though. They have to stop the TP onto the left strike, otherwise he would be stuck in the Chrono, and now the damage is gonna come through from Cod Dog, and the Doom is gonna hit onto him as Miranda Modica trying to chase him, but Little Cheems is actually gonna be the one caught out and low skill as well. They're collapsing. Jaysar gonna get the kill onto the Doom. He's gonna turn around. Purple Pansy might be in a little bit of trouble. They get the slow out onto Jaysar. He's got the Bloodstone going, but it's not gonna be enough.
Don't look now.
And it seems as though, because there's no ult on Wild Daddy, that they're gonna stop committing, except for the fact that Drabs is gonna come in. The charge is charged up.
Ness is
He's
in
gonna
trouble.
find the techies. Ness is into trouble. He's fucking dead. Rapican might be the next one. Purple Pansy tried to kite a little bit, but Jaysar coming through, the ultimate hitting out onto the Primal Beast, so he's really slow. He's got the time slow as well, and it looks like it's going to be a disengage, even though R&B do lose 2 after taking 2 themselves.
Yeah, I don't know about this Radiance on offlaner shit that I keep seeing. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Maybe it's for the mischance?
I've seen it throw more games than win more games. A mischance my fucking balls.
It's
Like actually,
16
I guess
15%.
me farm faster, 15% evasion, and then I hit harder. But
Yeah, I don't know. Just buy Ags if you want to do damage.
literally buy Ags, buy like a nullifier, because most heroes fucking hate that item right now. Buy
Nullifiers are really good at him right now.
literally Heavens would give you evasion, damage.
Remember when you couldn't
Stats.
BKB once you were nullified?
That shit was crazy.
That shit was wild.
Alright, maybe we won't have deaths during Tormentors this game.
Maybe.
Here's hoping.
I think we'll see it. I think we're also gonna see a really big fight.
Yeah.
Bottom.
Just rushing at each other.
Yeah, they are. And oh, 2-man smokes, but the ramp is gonna be what's gonna break it apart. And now Primal Beast has a perfect way of getting in, except for the fact that in the backline it's
Ravage.
3-man stun.
Holy
The
Ravage.
Ravage is available. They get the Doom kill. A low skill showing his worth. The Rapican is going to be the next one to die. The Lich ult popping through. Oh my goodness, everything's falling apart
What a
for
disaster.
RNB. No Chrono was available for that fight. It was actually on cooldown.
Radiant does not like Dire's bottom tower.
A
And
disaster.
if Dire doesn't haul ass and
Yep,
help
there
out that
goes
bottom tower,
tier
historical
one.
bottom tower is destroyed. It was named
That
after
was
that
insane.
bottom.
That was such a bad fight for them.
It's like all the details I was
You
given.
do have Chrono available now
Looking
on your
back,
faceless
Dire's bottom tower-
if he wants to use it, but
Forget
the
I said that. Their bottom tower is
looks like the call is going to back. And Faceless Void might not want that to happen. He does have Chrono available. He's going to chase after the Primal Beast, but the Primal Beast does TP. Does he use the Chrono? No, he doesn't.
No Lucky Bash. Leshrac gets out too.
Yep.
Time to split.
It might have been
Shutter
worth it to
lanes.
Chrono that guy.
Yeah, get something.
Yeah.
Now you're losing a tier 2 top. No TPs, I believe. On any hero that can actually deal with it.
And even though the scoreline is 27-19, the score is very even. One Chrono and the fights could turn. So the problem is this Drow Ranger just keeps getting gone on. Like, she's the target. She gets gone on. Nobody can help protect her. Nobody can make space for her.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising. You have a techies, but
Yeah. Maybe if you drop the mines on where the Drow Ranger wants to fight, or maybe if you get the shard on the Drow Ranger, you can hold your ground a little bit better. But either way, R&B looking to take that lost fight with an objective, and I think that's a really smart idea.
stuff like this is why I believe Ags on techies is very important, because you just drop the mine, you drop the sign on your carry, and if they get jumped, have an escape plan. Because they
That's
can't
true.
chase after you.
Well, DTD know that the Roche is happening, not that they can do anything about it.
Dyer killed Roshan in cold blood. Well, warm.
Big shard though for the Lich.
Now,
Yeah, it's really important. Incredibly so. And the shard. Or no, Venomancer. So they have that latent toxicity. Which is
we're in the vicinity of Dyer's top tower.
only good against people that have the Dispel. Doesn't look like anybody has maybe the Primal Beast actually
Obliterated. Okay, fine. You can look. It's kind of fun.
is the one you'd want to use that on.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beating.
Except for the fact that Uproar doesn't provide the what is it, break or dispel, I mean.
Radiant's bottom tower
I think they might look for this techies top right now so they can...
was kind of fun. Withstand, never mind.
It does
pushing
look
that
like
tier
they're
3. Nope.
does look like they're trying to go in. I think that DTD are in control of this game so far, but the towers are even. And this rotation might be what R&B need to get themselves back if Wild Daddy gets caught out here. Faceless Void has to get out. They have low skill finding the Drow Ranger, and the Drow Ranger is going to be the one in trouble. It does have an Aegis though, so I don't think this really matters that much. The Doom is going to come out onto the Leshrac, and the 3-man Chrono is going to be there. The Leshrac is going to come down. Card Dog does have his ultimate, but 4 people are dead for R&B. They're going to kill techies also. Ness Knight doing his best with the disarm. They're under the tier 2 tower, but he gets pulled back into reality, and the charge coming through from Drabs. This Drow Ranger can only do one thing, and that is pray and walk away, but the damage is going to come through. She goes down. It's a full team wipe with an Aegis.
Yeah, no, the death ball has begun. I don't know if they can actually take a fight like that and come out of it victorious. It's not like last game where, you know, they traded back and forth and the net worth went kind of crazy, but
You just don't have the damage.
nope.
Like, actually this time, you don't have anybody to fight around. The Doom, like, you Doom Chrono the Leshrac and you get the kill, but this Night Stalker is proving to be a really big problem, and the Drow needs some more items. She's the lowest net worth core on their team. I think if she had the shard in that fight, it might have been a different story. I mean, you get the multi-shot onto 3 people in the Chrono.
I don't know. You had the Nyx on her that entire time. She couldn't
Yeah,
handle it.
you do need sentries for this Nyx Assassin, and it's like, and the ward available from DTD might have actually won that fight also. This vision game is incredibly important.
Yeah,
As we see Leshrac,
There's
Oh.
definitely a massive difference between words on map.
there is.
This Doom is not looking so hot.
No,
I'm so goddamn proud of you. I can punch a
Doom
wall.
is looking like he's struggling a lot.
You know, you got 3 wards. Well, you got all 4 wards basically in a straight line. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of curved. I don't know what straight is. But-
Yeah, but it doesn't
Happy
show
Pride
where the
Month.
fighting is
Yeah,
happening
happy
right
Pride
now.
Month.
Is it?
Yeah, June.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'm
My month.
arrogant. My apologies. Happy Pride Month, my
It's okay.
friend.
I'm gay, so it all
Oh.
balances out.
There we go. Wait, how does that balance out?
So simple math. Arrogant minus gay. Oh fuck! I can't say that on stream. Actually, never mind. Anyways,
You can say whatever
yeah.
you want. You
No,
only
I
have 10
can't.
viewers.
You
Yeah.
actually can't. You actually can't say whatever you want on
No,
stream. You
well,
can get banned.
no one would report me.
That's true.
Oh, they might.
Speak your truth. You don't say it, I will.
Oh no.
Hi, please, God. Alright, that's the.
Alright, I've done all I can for Mr. Keyboard. He's gonna sit there for 24 hours and I'll test him out tomorrow.
Poor bastard.
Well, if you gave him a bath, you might want some rice.
Well, you
I
know
don't
what
know
they
if
say
you-
about rice.
I don't know.
It is bland and boring. Just
Rice
like
goes
that smoke
crazy.
tank, not bumping into anyone.
That's true. They might need to put themselves in the slow cooker a little bit to come up with something a little bit better
Get
than
some
that.
flavor, you know.
True. I think, you know what, R&B might need some sriracha sauce to spice up their gameplay right now because as it's going, they're going downhill and they need to fight back a little bit.
I don't have anything else funny to say. I need like someone to run down mid right now. Make it a pub.
That's true. I mean, it looks like DTD are content just farming up a little bit. They're farming the Dyer's jungle and
I'm gonna be honest.
Dyer again.
If you told me this was NA Dota, I would think you were lying.
What does that
What kind
even
of
mean?
Dota does this look like to you?
That's just fucking China, just farming.
Chinese
keep farming.
Dota is dead though. We all know that.
Yeah, because all they did was farm, and I'm watching people farm.
Yep. But you know, sometimes you do need items to make an impact, but it does make the game go longer, and I don't know who that really benefits. I feel like Night Stalker kind of falls off a little bit, especially with the Ground Ranger that can really scale off of the agility.
Regeneration.
Wait a second. Marksmanship grants bonus agility to heroes nearby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What? Wait, what?
but it
Hold on. Wait, since when?
always.
Years.
Wait, was that changed when they got rid of marksman, like the Drow aura?
Yeah.
I can't read.
Well, you're a core player. That makes sense.
Actually I specialize in melee cores.
But yeah, you don't think
So
you hit.
I
things.
don't. Yeah, I don't play heroes like Drow Ranger. Find them very boring. Drav's just gonna charge into 4 heroes
Holy,
and
finally.
figure out that this is a really bad idea. He does pop
Holy.
his Aghanim Scepter, but he's fucking dead.
That's what I like to see. Some more of that, please. All right, back to
There's some
farming,
good
everyone.
throws. I don't know what his plan was.
Content.
That is a literal 2,000 gold swing.
Yeah, but like, you know,
You know, it's only 2,000 gold.
something.
Night Stalker has Scotty, which is really good against Drow Ranger Venomancer.
Haste.
He's not gonna get a BKB though, and everybody knows that. So he might run into situations with the Techie's Minefield when that comes up,
Body
which is
flip
gonna
that
be
would.
in another like 1,000 gold.
Why?
Thank you.
Why?
Yeah, why are these nuts in your fucking mouth?
Oh, Okay.
You can't let this techie sit around and just fucking farm all game, man.
Well, how
Or
are
the
you gonna
drow.
high ground a Techie's Draw Ranger? You
They
know,
were
like
so in the lead.
And Venno.
and Venno. Oh my goodness! Actually, wait a second. I never considered this. How do you
awful.
high ground?
I'll buy BKB.
Okay. Lottie, you need to smarten the fuck up a little bit. We're talking about Wild Daddy. You know how many times he's bought BKB?
My mistake. Fucking, I mean, you get fucking BKB, you get Aeon Disc, you get fucking Yules.
You think he's bought Aeon Disc?
Definitely not, but I would like to believe somewhere deep down he might.
Somewhere deep down, the thought of buying BKB was dead a long time ago.
It's like Tinkerbell. If you clap 3 times, she buys BKB.
Is that canon?
Yeah.
Do we have a Disney?
Yeah, straight to Dota DVD, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, DTD, what is their plan for high grounding? Is it just to get some more items, get a little stronger, and then take it, or are they just trying to?
I think they're gonna 6-slot and then go back to farming.
It does seem like they don't really know what to do at this point. Like they've taken all the outer towers, which is good, but now they're farming. And I mean, they are in the advantage for farm. But this 3-man smoke is also a little sus. I feel like you would like to go with all 5.
Yeah, what's the Drow and Doom sitting around for? Yeah, they're not
I
gonna
don't
catch
know.
anyone with the smoke either, dude. Holy.
The Night Stalker does have Aghanim Scepter. So the Void is going to be an AoE now. So he can farm a little bit better. But in my opinion, it's really only good for farming. I'm not a really big fan of Night Stalker eggs. I don't know how you guys feel about it.
I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just go fuck myself, I guess.
I mean, you have time. By the time you come, a fight might happen.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true. But, yeah. I mean, it's good stuff. Nice to see that Wild Daddy is trying to take this game seriously. Not to say that he didn't last game,
Does
but...
Doom not have an Octarine?
no, he has not disassembled his Vanguard for Octarine yet, so...
What the fuck?
I mean, it's a little late. You would like to see that done, but... I think R&B are looking just to take this or maybe take a fight around the Roche. And they do find low skill. He pops his ultimate. Do they have any detection? Literally 1 dust is all they need. They have sentry. They do use the sentry, so they do find him, and eventually he will probably end up going down low skill. Caught out of the way. Oh, he pops a Yules and get the silence to come out, but he dies. And now it's going to be a 5v4 fight if DTD want to take it. But you're fighting into so many mines. You're fighting into perfect vision.
See, I feel like you just let the Leshrac, like, just split here.
They pop the ultimate, so they do find the Venomancer, and he's going to have to force staff himself out of there. He does. And now the fight is going to happen. Oh my goodness, the Leshrac taking so much damage. He's going to use the portal to try to get up, but the Lich Ult is bouncing, and it's going to do a lot of damage. The Chrono is only going to hit onto 2, but that might be all that is needed. The Drow Ranger trying to make his way through, but Drab's completely going in. The ultimate is going to hit onto 3, and even though there was a perfect setup, a perfect mines, it's not even enough.
You know, you can't fight into that Leshrac.
Nope.
He regained all of his health, I think, twice during that fight, just from Bloodstone.
You need anti-heal. You have a, or like, maybe Nullifier.
Don't look now, but Radiant's
To stop that Bloodstone from...
You can't purge Bloodstone.
You can't purge Bloodstone? What the... What?
No, you gotta kite it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not dispellable.
How do you... What?
Yeah. That's why it was a big deal when the fucking Razor Bloodstone was figured out, because you just had him running at you, and you couldn't
Increase
really...
Bloodstone lifesteal by 2.5 times, and also increasing precision damage to mana. Why can't you dispel this?
I don't know. It'd be pretty shit if you could.
I mean,
Because you could
can't-
just like you pop Bloodstone, you get Yulesed, and then like your 5k gold is just wasted.
You can't dispel Halberd either.
You can now.
You can now?
Yeah,
you can't.
disarm is dispellable now.
Certain disarms are, Halberd is not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was all of them.
No, like Pango disarm is dispellable.
I know
Halberd
that
is
much.
not.
Oh. Huskar is dispellable. I also know that.
Yeah. Most it's Halberd specific, but it's not dispellable.
Purple Pansy tries to go for the Aegis, but he was a little short.
Yeah, not happening.
Radiant's middle tower
Good
is
attempt though,
surrounded
but
by a brick.
we'll get it. He'll have Chrono for this high ground defense probably, and
Radiant's middle tower is about
now
to be a pile of
DTD
smoking rocks.
probably have everything they think they need for this high ground. But I mean, again, how the fuck do you high ground?
A walk.
Radiant's middle
Gar
tower
Ranger's
is
going
about to
Egg
be
and
a brick.
Scepter, which I think is a big grief.
No, I mean it's anti-heal.
These
Oh, it's
fucking-
wait a
It's
second.
it's
Oh,
hypothermia now. It's hypothermia now.
I see. Yeah. I was like, hold on. Why would you
Yeah,
do
the
that?
shard is the ice spire and the ags is the hypothermia.
Oh my gosh, that's the Aegis. Drabs is gonna go down too, so Loskill in a lot of trouble also. You cannot high ground this fucking team. Oh my gosh, Jaysar taking so much damage.
Good God.
And the Doom is gonna hit him. So he's probably gonna go down a lot that he has not a lot of health. I mean, that is... Oh, the Chrono hits onto him also. Cardog needs to come over to help immediately, but he doesn't. And now Wild Daddy will just end up getting away. I think probably the slow isn't gonna hit, so he's gonna be fine. He tries to TP for the high ground.
Oh, lucky bash.
And his ult's over.
Oh, Pansy is out of mana though.
It is natty night time for another 5 seconds only.
It is.
But he will be able to get away by the
And
looks of it.
Fucking haste ring.
If you'll excuse me, I'm coughing up a storm. I need to take a small break.
Okay.
You know the double boots on Nyx Assassin?
Oh, ticket.
Ticket.
Mods.
What about sending a message?
And the mines get set back up. I believe the farming spree is once again going to continue. I'm going to be honest, I'm not looking forward to a 2-hour game.
Yep. We were having a good run too. God fucking damn it. Made it until like 11 p.m. tonight, and then the violent fucking depression sets back in.
It'll be okay.
Okay, guys. So, I'm not even gonna lie. I literally just threw up.
Let's
Okay.
go!
So,
Based?
that's how. That's what I think about that fight.
Yeah, so much for getting better. As it turns out, this game made you sick again. And I'm not gonna lie, I get it.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a brick. Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rocks.
Yeah, I don't even know what Radiant's supposed to do here. Like, I guess they just sit around with their dicks in their hands and wait for the next Roche.
R&B 1 game 1.
Oh, sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I ate popcorn earlier, and apparently that
happens
was
to
a
the
really
best
bad
of us.
idea.
It truly happens to the best of us.
Popping
does.
some corn, I see.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I am back. Like a warrior that I am, casting warrior games. Looks like Doom is gonna get gone on a little bit. Oh my goodness, that's so much damage. BKB's pop though, and they get the Doom off out of the left track, so he is actually gonna go down here. They don't even. Oh, they do get the Doom eventually,
So,
but that
no
is not
Doom
worth.
And no Doom.
Yeah, no Doom.
They,
You're right, but They get the kill out of this.
Yeah,
Leshrac.
the Nyx, or not the Nyx stun, the Lesh stun was like a fucking millisecond too late, so the Doom was able to get BKB off.
Yeah. That was really good for R&B getting that pick off out onto the Leshrac, and obviously they do commit Doom, but I feel like you take those every time.
Yeah, I mean, by the time Doom's back alive, like,
Yeah.
it'll almost be back up.
And now Frost Arrows are available, which means that you can cause 90% regen reduction, which is bonkers.
God,
So-
Daddy, I'm begging you, pick up a BKB.
Dude, you can beg all you want, but I'm sorry to say, this man will not be getting a BKB.
If there is one game on this entire fucking planet that you buy that item, it is this game.
Eh?
I am so goddamn proud of you, I can punch a wall right now. Gotcha!
They did. Oh my goodness! Wait, he's dead for a long time. Okay, Ness is in trouble. He's gonna try to TP up, but there's absolutely no way you can TP from Night Stalker plus Leshrac. So it might be a 4v4 fight coming up this way. What? Night Stalker is gonna try to continue the chase. He does have vision, but there's no follow-up. And looks like it's just gonna be another high ground defense or farming AFK for like another 20 minutes.
Oh my god, dude.
Apologies for the cough.
No one really won, they just hit their 60-minute quota. Holy.
Man. I can't believe this game is still going, dude. It's 45 minutes. 8,000 gold lead for Wild Daddies, but win probability is at like 60-40, so really anything can happen.
I wish something would.
But there is a 13 level lead on DTD, so the purple pansy, the silence lingers, so he can't time walk out.
I don't build a cabin out of them for all I care.
And now with no chrono available, you might be able to go high ground. Oh man.
Dude, I might fall asleep before this game's over.
Yeah, this game is very passive. It's very passive. Not a lot is happening.
I believe we are something among the lines of 15 minutes in with nothing really happening.
But you know, we have some content like Drabs deciding to go 1v4.
Yeah, that was about 15 minutes ago.
Yep. Maybe there's gonna be a we got a stun from the Nyx.
Oh, they're all going in.
Oh yeah, they are.
Grabs is 1v4ing again.
He is 1v5ing this time. He dies.
Okay.
And now they're gonna try to go top to see if they can take this engagement, but there is gonna be a chrono immediately, and this is not a good place to be if you're Wild Daddy getting completely caught up. He doesn't have BKB, but he does end up getting away, I think. Leshrac is gonna be the next target. He gets doomed up. He doesn't have his ultimate going, so he's gonna go down. Little Cheese is also gonna go down, and an incredibly bad fight for DTD. The throws are real, and are we gonna see maybe a 2-0?
I'm
Is
pretty
this
sure
the-
R&B wins this game. Draw high ground is just insane. And
It
with
is
all the
very
other
nuts.
things they have along with it, like A 4K gold lead for the team trying to go high ground against Drow Ranger is like being at a 10K deficit. This shit's insane.
Dude, I feel like
It's not enough.
This Nyx not having damage feels like a
Looks
grief,
like the
I'm
Dire
not gonna
figured out
lie.
where Radiant's top tower is.
This
I
Nyx also
do-
being caught by Techie's mines, kind of a grief.
I do also think going with this Satanic is a little bit...
Stomped to pieces.
I don't think it's what I would personally go for. I would go for some more damage.
Who's
And then
going
hope
Satanic?
that... Drow.
If I were a fan of Radiant's top
Oh.
tower, I'd shut my eyes right now.
Whatever.
I think you can go damage, like, just get a Daedalus, you know?
That's the
Fucking
thing
kill
about
them.
Drow Ranger is you can buy fucking 6 defensive items and still just 1v1 carries.
Yep. It's pretty busted. But there's no, like, disarms. There's no Heaven's Halberds.
Yeah, man, it would be really cool seeing
Where's
like
your
a-
Heaven's Halberd?
Like a nullifier?
Dire has killed Roshan
A
the
nullifier?
Gonna question that title.
You know, I feel like there is a bit of a BKB difference. And Wild Daddy's solution to getting Chronoed is going to be the Daedalus.
That's true.
Alright, well, we finally lost one to Tormentor.
Yep.
That's
Little
funny.
teams.
Daddy's losing it here.
I agree.
Another
Oh,
1v5.
grabs! I think he's going to be fine this time.
He's learned
I
his
am not a
lesson.
betting man, unless it's
He
basketball,
has.
football, horse racing, rugby, cricket, or curling. But if I was, I'd bet on
And now they're gonna
Radiant's
high
top
ground.
tower up and down.
And I don't know how this happens, but it does. There is Chrono available on the Faceless Void if they want to use it, but Wild Daddy is on the side. Drabs is going to be the target. The Chrono, it's only going to hit on the Jace, onto the left strike, but it's not going to be enough. And now the Card Dog is going to keep right-clicking the Night Stalker. Who's doomed? Who's slowed? Who's going to die? And Jace now trying to hold this Drow Ranger high ground push, but you don't have your carry anymore. And now it's a 5v3. I don't know what the follow-up is. The BKBs are on cooldown for R&B, so there might be an opportunity to take this, but the last thing DTD want to do is go down 2-0 in this week's series as R&B go up high ground, and now the buyback is going to be the charge through, but it's into a minefield. Drabs is going to end up falling here, and the Purple Pansy is making so much space. Jace going through everybody, but I think he might end up falling here. No, he's going to get Force Staff back. Ness coming in onto him, but the Bloodstone is going to be there. Now, the Techies actually falls, and they're going to keep going as Card Dog needs to get the heck out. Rapikin dies. They have successfully disengaged, and they didn't take wreck, so they only lost the tower.
How they turned that fight around is fucking beyond me.
Buybacks.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I think what happened was the Chrono didn't land onto a target.
Yeah,
that the
Chrono
Drow
was
Ranger could
solo
hit.
on Nyx.
Yes. No, it was on the left track.
Is that it?
No, it was Nyx.
Yeah. Oh, Drow Ranger has an Aegis. Oh, low skill is going to be the one trying to find it, but it doesn't have the damage follow-up.
Damn, even just like a Dagon 1 and he could have taken out the day just there. Not that it really matters.
Yep.
It's probably a reclaim soon, but
Oh my goodness! Every
Yeah,
time I look
2
at
minutes.
these games,
Arms for the dead.
I don't know, dude. Okay, the point forward. They're gonna try to find the Doom. He does have a pipe available, though. This is the last person you want to go on. He fakes the Doom, has a blink available in 1 second. He's gonna probably go in. He does, and the Doom isn't gonna be available. He has maybe a little bit of survivability, but Traps goes in onto the back line. The Drow Ranger is in so much trouble. Does have the Aegis. The Doom does die without getting the ultimate off, and now they're gonna see if he buys back, and yes, he does. The Traps will end up going down, and now Jace is gonna be the next one to follow. Probably has the Wind Waker available, but
Oh, big
Crab
lich
Dog.
ulti.
Yep, the big Lich ult is there, but the Doom is going to hit onto the left track, so he finally does end up going down, and no Wild Daddy, he's slow, he's going to get caught up. The left track does buy back. Little Cheems is following through, but I think R&B needs to back up. They only have 2 available, and it's going to be a 2v4 hold for them if they can, but it is fucking Techie's Drow Rangers, so how the frig do you high ground that?
A lot of elbow grease. Or so I've heard.
I mean, if you get the shard on Drow Ranger, I just feel like you sharded, like, in behind the racks, and then what the fuck can you do? But maybe DTD have a plan for this, as they are continuously putting on pressure. The top tower is gone, so they can walk up there if they feel like they need to. The mines are going to be available. The minefield is mid, so this is probably their best opportunity. The sentry ward is down, so there is going to be vision if the next assassin tries to go in. But this is it. DTD, they don't want to go down 2-0 in the series. And the Night Stalker is going to find Wild Daddy. Cardog is the one in a lot of trouble. This time, Force Staff will end up getting out, but J-Star is going to completely chase him down. The silence is going to be there. The Dry Ranger has to back up completely. Becky's misses the stun, but that's going to be enough separation to get the racks for the top. And now they're going to go mid. 25 seconds until your Venomancer is available, and now the minefield is going to be gone. I think the minefield is going to be replaced, though. So we'll see. This ultimate from Wild Daddy is going to end pretty soon, but he's going to go bottom. He knows there aren't that many mines there. Card Dog needs to be careful. The two-man stun is gonna land, but it's not going to do quite enough damage. The silence coming through onto the Leshrac. Leshrac trying to take a lot of damage, just going to try to get out. And you have Chrono available in 5 seconds. Purple Pansy, he's going to try to come into this, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough as DTD disengage with one set of racks and a tower under their belt.
Oh. Well, they got something.
They did. Eventually. It took a lot of elbow grease and some fighting, but they got there.
Back to farming.
But still, I mean, is that even enough?
No, they can still throw.
I think so too. Oh my goodness. Son, how does R&B like keep coming back in these fights?
Oh, the power of Drow Techie's high ground.
It was very powerful.
And the power of Doom to kind of be the great equalizer.
He keeps dooming this Leshrac every fight, and I mean, he's gotten it a couple of times where the Lesh doesn't have his ultimate going, and that is more than enough.
Yeah, and if the Drow is able to hit the Night Stalker to stack the hypothermia, like even with the ult going, the Night Stalker has like below 200 MS. Like you just can't get away.
Venomancer on top of that, right? So you just have so many ways of slowing.
If only there were a way to get immunity to slows.
Yeah, I think he does have it.
If only. Oh, does he have a BKB now?
No, he has Dispenser.
Ow. That's true. He does in fact have a disperser.
Disperser is pretty good at stopping slows, but it's not really good at keeping yourself alive from dispel, from blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Crowd control.
Yeah,
But Lottie, I mean, DTD can't lose this game, right?
No, they can.
Okay.
They can.
They can?
I love, you know, that they're actually kind of winning this game, but they absolutely can just throw it. Takes one bad team fight, and I don't know.
They've been playing well so far.
None of their cores have buyback, and Drow does, and Techie's does.
You know, the great equalizer is time.
Dying without buyback against a Drow Ranger, that's just gonna take your base.
Yeah. I really like this hypothermia change, though. The fact that it's Aghanim Scepter, I think that's a really good change.
Yeah.
That must have been a long time ago. I stopped playing Dota for a while. So...
No, it was 7-3-0, I think.
Yeah, I stopped playing Dota like 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. It's games like this that make me realize. Oh.
It's games like this that make me realize Nyx might be really good as he does catch out the Venomancer. The blink forward onto the Doom, trying to find the BKB, but the Draw Ranger is going to be the target. Doesn't have time to get the BKB off, and this fight is absolutely horrible for RNB. They get completely caught out. Their pants are down. The Draw Ranger buys back, and now, well, Daddy's just going to farm.
I mean, he can get back by the time the top wave is there anyway. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, just... Oh my god, dude.
It's got 500 MS.
I mean, they did exactly what they needed to. That fight.
The rest of the team should have gone top and pushed in top, but they're running bottom for some reason.
I look at the fight recap, and that was just all bad for R&B. They had absolutely no damage coming out from the carry that fight, and
Yeah, if they get on top of Drow Ranger, the fights are
yeah,
over.
it looks like the fight might be over. Oh, Drebs! 500 HP. Pretty close to dying there. From the minefield sign. There's no buyback on for anybody except for the tech cheese. I think if you get one good chrono though, it'll be more than enough to turn the fight. And you have the ultimate from the Night Stalker giving Vision high ground, so the Drow Ranger needs to be really careful. And this is so much damage, as the Ice Spire is going to be there. The stacks are there as well, and the Drow Ranger has that high ground available. As Leshrac now gotta start taking high ground. This Rax is going to be sieged, and Night Stalker as well going to contribute to taking this. They're trying their best to keep split from this chrono, and I think the melee Rex, but we'll back off eventually. His buyback status is looking the other way now. Almost everybody on DTD have buyback. And 60-minute items are going to be available in 30 seconds. So far, the series has gone along for almost 2 hours.
Alms for the dead.
Which is what we expected, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on brand for these two teams.
But I mean, if you're DTD, you kind of wanted to have this game finished a long time ago.
Ag's done on Lich. That's a decent spike. You can get a couple heroes disabled with the pull. 60 minutes. So 60-minute games are always super RNG focused. The overall power scaling of the neutrals is not even close to balanced. No. Some of the tier 5s are so much stronger than others.
The Lich might be the one going down. The Aeon Disc is popped and the ultimate comes through, but I mean, you're dead.
Yeah.
No buyback. I think he might have bought out also. Looks like he did. Mirror Shield available on the Night Stalker. You have a tier 5 for Leshrac. He's trying to figure out what he wants to get. He's got his token available in his inventory.
Pirate Hat for Drow. That's decent.
That's pretty good. Plus 150 attack speed.
Yeah. Like Ex Machina for Lesh.
Oh, Lesh? Yeah, that's game changing.
He doesn't have huge items, but he like 20 bonus armor.
Right?
He's you can't refresh Bloodstone because of the cooldown. Like it has like a drained effect, I think is what it's called. So that you can't activate it again, and the duration of the debuff is just equal to the cooldown. So if you refresh it, you don't get 2. But the 20 bonus armor against the Drow Ranger, he previously had 0 bonus armor, so Drow was proccing on him for pure damage, and now he's got 20 armor. And the refresh on the Strength Blink and on the Wind Waker is going to make this Lesh really hard to kill.
What else do you have? You have Pirate Hat for techies. He did end up going the damage talent, so he has 252 damage, plus 150 attack speed. We'll see if that pans out. Doom does have Arcanist armor, which is fucking nuts.
Yep.
Purple Pansy has Fallen Sky. Really good item. I know that's one of his favorite. And there's a Seer Stone for the Venomancer. Seer Stone available for the Lich. Next Assassin doesn't have one. And Arcanist armor available for Primal Beast. So I think they're just trying to get that last tier 5. But overall, it seems like slight edge to DTD for getting Ex Machina. I think Ex Machina might be easily the best neutral item in the game. I don't know if it's close either.
Yeah, I I'd been talking about this like before the 7th. I was really hoping that they were gonna make Refresher Orb only refresh spells and make Ex Machina a purchasable item. I was more thinking that was gonna be the case when like the Razor BKB Refresher and like people were just going BKB Refresher
I did
was
that.
super common.
I did that.
But I think like instead of nerfing Refresher in the way that they just like made the cooldown super long, like made the build up worse, blah blah blah. I think they just should have split it and made Ex Machina purchasable that only refreshed items and made Refresher only refresh spells. Would have been kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, that might have been. I mean, that's definitely a solution. It forces players to sort of think about what items they want to get. But I mean, like, being able to buy an Ex Machina seems a little broken.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if you can get that before 60 minutes, that's double BKB, right? Like,
I mean, yeah, but I think it would like theoretically be like a 6k gold plus item.
oh
So, like-
yeah, for sure.
So like you're spending 4,000 to get your first BKB and 6,000 to get a second BKB. Like, you know.
On top of all the
I
other
think the
things
problem,
that
the real
purchase.
problem would have been Hex. People would just go Hex X.
Oh yeah, that's another problem too. Like Bloodthorn also.
Yeah, like 7 seconds of Hex would be
Yeah,
worth
it's pretty
any
rough.
fucking amount of gold.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can just do that with Refresher Orb anyway.
Yep. But it costs 350 mana, so
No.
Ex Machina doesn't cost mana, which I think.
I
is
mean,
the biggest
yeah,
problem.
like if it was
Oh,
a
does,
purchasable item,
does.
it would definitely have to.
It does.
Yeah,
cost
they
mana,
added a
350.
mana cost at some point. That's right.
Yeah, I don't think it did. Right, like when
It
it was
used
first
to be
released.
free. It used to
Yeah.
be free.
And it had a shorter cooldown. I think it was like 20 seconds.
It used to be 20.
Yeah, and then
What-
people bought.
What is it
fucking
now?
25.
Yeah. Okay.
People bought Octarine Core on it though, and like it was fucking nuts. Like you're basically a permanent BKB.
Yeah, the one game of Axe Carry that I played when his shard, like with the Manta build,
Mm-hmm.
I had an Ex Machina, and I had like essentially like a 1v5 rampage with just like Ex Machina-ing a Strength Blink and a like
Yep.
BKB and Manta.
Yep.
Back before it costed Manta or mana.
Before it costed
God.
mana, imagine.
Look at this fucking dire base, dude.
What
It's
is this
old
next-
techies.
This Nyx assassin just went in the back, but he's gonna be completely caught out. Has the Wind Waker available, but I don't think that's. Oh, that's probably not enough. He's fucking dead.
Nice. Wait.
Yeah, he's dead. This base. They did get the tower mid. Wild Daddy did rat, so that might be the strategy that they're gonna try to go for. I think if you're R&B, you have to take a fight. As ridiculous as it sounds, like you're 5v4. Even if Nyx Vibe is back, you can like get the kill on him sooner. But I'm not as sure how I feel about this Giant's Ring on Nyx. I guess it means that you get the Mind Flare radius.
Did he not take the?
He didn't. No, I think he might have taken Giant's Ring so that he could take Mind Flare radius.
The Mind Flare Radius talent like isn't that good though.
It's not very good.
Oh,
Drabs is gonna go down here probably, but they have to worry about their racks, and they do. But Drabs dying is not good. I feel like eventually though R&B are gonna start losing buildings if they don't start pushing their base out.
I like kind of the issue is even if they got megas, it solves. I don't think anything.
I don't think it solves any problems. It just means that you have to sit back with your Venomancer.
Which oh no.
No, no, my Venomancer who's 3 and 14 can't contribute to fights.
God, I want this game to fucking end.
It might
I
end
don't-
soon.
Don't care who wins.
Well, DTD are hoping that they can be the ones to pull this out, but it looks like R&B are going to make a push mid. They're going to try to make something happen. The Techies is going to come back to defend the base, just in case Wild Daddy, wants to go for that
Radiant's middle tower is about
pesky high ground.
smoking rock.
Techies does have TP boots, so you'll be able to TP back to defend to help the team here soon. But this tower is gonna completely come down to come down to the world, and now the melee Raxes taking a lot of damage. The TP is going to be there for the Night Stalker, and now they go in. The ultimate is going to be there from the Night Stalker. The Chrono lands, and now it's going to be on to 4. Oh my goodness. The refresh Chrono too. Oh, it's such a big deal, but there's not enough damage. Yes, there is. Eventually, the Leshrac will go down, and now the buyback is going to be there. I think they just need to get the Rax and get the frig out. They're going to try to. Drabs does charge forward. And the Venomancer will fall. Everybody else is going to TP out, though. And you get the buyback onto the Leshrac, but the refresh chrono is done. I just feel like it might not be enough for R&B to hold.
Yeah,
But
Daddy's
you do
gotta
have high
go
ground.
now. There's no
Yeah.
chronos. Both chronos are down.
Doom is down as
But
well. Well, one.
There
Doom
is DD. There is DD also, and you have one Doom available, but with no chrono, I don't know how you can take these fights. And yeah, Night Stalker is just gonna start taking out all these mines. The buyback is gonna be there from the Venomancer. I don't think that really is gonna dissuade DTD that much, if at all. But with no buyback on Leshrac, it's very possible that R&B can take this game. As it's a 51 to 49% win probability. Even Dota thinks that it's a coin flip. It has no idea who can win this game.
That's crazy.
And Leshrac has just bought out. Drabs has also just bought out.
Radiant's got a real hate on for Dire's bottom barracks.
Flash doesn't have buyback for 6.5 minutes, so
Nope.
makes sense.
Oh, but the Lich bought out also. So there's only 2 people on Wild Daddies that has buyback. This mirror shield on the Night Stalker could prove to be very dangerous if the Doom ults himself, but I don't know how much single target stuff there is available on R&B, like E-Blade, I guess, right? Like Solar Crest. There's not a lot, so this mirror shield is gonna protect him pretty well. But now it's daytime, and you know what that means. 50 minutes, or another 5 minutes of farming. And an 8,000 gold lead at 52, that's at 70 minutes, not really much. Gonna be honest.
Yep, pretty close game.
So,
It's all gonna come down to the buybacks and the high ground defenses.
yep. Now you have Refresher on Doom, you have Refresher on Faceless. Even Techies agrees with me. And I think that it's daytime, so R&B have enough, I think, to start pushing out a little bit. Doom is going to go Zaghanim Scepter next. It's the one item he doesn't have finished, but I
thought
mean...
he
like,
already had it.
No.
Doom?
Yeah, I think he doomed himself.
I've definitely seen that.
I thought I saw it too, but...
Did he sell
John
it?
Ranger's there! The next assassin, this might be the fight to end all fights.
I'm certain I saw him doom himself and then die in a team fight this game.
I'm sure it's happened. I don't recall, but
So that
He
means
did-
he sold his Ags.
Maybe he sold his eggs for a refresher?
Maybe?
I could believe that.
I feel like refresher is more important than Aghanim Scepter this game on the Doom. But I mean, if you Doom the Night Stalker, if you have Doom breaks, which he doesn't, but he will, Doom breaks completely Uh-oh, the techies!
One
Does
of
have
the little
buyback.
bar friend.
If you can,
There's the buyback.
Damn, we'll just commit it. He wants to place the mines down.
well, yeah, I think he also wants to.
Alright, Hex purchased on the Lesh. So Lesh has Blink Hex now.
I think if you can like get level 30 on the Doom and Doom applies break, the Night Stalker turns into a potato.
Yep.
Right? Like you literally lose 40% move speed and then 180 attack speed. And I believe you lose
Yeah,
the
not
vision.
a threat at all. You do.
So, like,
He will not be a threat at all.
he will just completely be useless. I'm surprised he took the Infernal Blade damage talent, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if you take the Doom Applies Break and then just Doom him every time, and then you can just kill less with Hyperthermia stacks, right? Like, that's what I would have done, but I'm not the Doom, so... And they're still on this game. It's a 9,000 gold lead. They're gonna take Roche and see if they can push forward. There's an Aghanim Scepter available here, but I don't know who's gonna take it.
If they all have
I
it
think
already.
literally everybody has eggs, so you have to take it.
Does the Roche Eggs refund? It does, right?
It
Yeah.
does. Yeah. So they'll probably give it to Lich, maybe. Yeah. Lich is gonna take it. Refund himself the gold. We'll see. I'm watching. See if it refunds him the gold. Nope. Wait, does it refund him if he puts it back in his
Yeah,
inventory?
no, you have to use it.
He did use it.
Oh, he didn't have it consumed. So yeah, you just sell the eggs.
Yeah. It's like 2,000 gold back.
Yeah.
But what's he
don't
gonna
know.
spend it on? He's like, he's literally 6-slotted.
I'm not sure if it's only Alk that refunds if you've consumed it.
I think it might only be
I
out.
think that's probably the case. But that'd be interesting because if that wasn't the case, then it would be you'd get more money out of purchasing the consume and then using it.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
You would literally get 4,200 gold. I mean,
But
you
that's
wouldn't get
not
any
how it
gold,
works.
but yeah. Well, this is fun again.
Looks like Dyer's courier just bit the bucket.
Okay, so the dude BKB'd. I think he was trying to micro his courier, but ended up using his BKB. Not that it really matters. He does have refresher, so you can just blink and refresh from the BKB again. So, but it's gonna be nighttime in 10 seconds, and this is when R&B have to kind of sit back and try to hope that they can defend. But with all of these techies mines, you have a minefield sign bottom protecting your range tracks. I don't know what the plan of attack is for DTD. I just feel like this Night Stalker, he's 12-3, but besides getting on top of Drow Ranger, I don't know the impact he's had on this game.
Yeah,
Besides, like,
it's
not
really
dying.
clear in fights where they're able to get on top of Drow dies, and fights where they're not, like they don't initiate on getting on top of the Drow Ranger, they just lose the fight.
Well, the Faceless is going to get caught out a little bit. He might have been able to just BKB Chrono, but he doesn't end up doing that. The Seer Stone is going to be used so that they can get vision R&B on DTD, but with nothing else, Purple Pansy is fine. Next Assassin, though, low skill is in a little bit of trouble. He's going to be fine, though. He'll just walk away. They do get the blink out onto him. He has a way of getting out, and now they have to defend bottom as Primal Beast is looking to take this. He is going to get completely caught out, though. The disarm is there. He will feed the Aegis. Is a really not great for him. He blinks out. He'll be fine. But they lost the Aegis, trying to get the range tracks. And Techies are just going to plant another minefield side down here probably and be totally fine. As Drabs walks up the high ground again, he heals himself, and now he has to be really careful. He does have buyback, but he'll get right click down, and now the racks are falling mid. R&B need to protect themselves. They can't keep losing buildings like this. This might be the strategy that DTD are looking for to get these mega creeps. And Wild Daddy's going to go bottom probably. The Ravage onto 3. Guard Dog goes down. They want to take a fight. And low skill is going to be slowed up. He's going to be stunned. Wild Daddy's going to try to, he's going to try to rat, but there are 3 back, 4 back even. The Doom is going to probably die because he does not have anything to save himself from these 3 heroes besides the refresher. He's not going to use it though. He'd rather die, hold the refresher, and now this just complete constant ratting is getting to the head of R&B as they try to protect onto their last racks. Not that I think Megas really matter at this point. J-Star is going to come forward, gets a stun out onto 2, sorry. You will end up getting slowed, and oh my god, the damage from Jar Ranger ends up getting the kill. The BKB is there onto Purple Pansy. Purple Pansy once more. He gets the Chrono onto 2, but Card Dog is not there. Actually, nobody's there besides the Techies, who is an absolute cannon of a guy doing so much damage. The Chrono is going to be there with the silence is available. He has a Chronosphere. Is he going to use it though? He's trying to find Wild Daddy. Wild Daddy's going to go. He's going to TP. He's going to juke everybody. He gets out of there. Oh, they had a Chrono available, but he couldn't find him in time. And he gets out. 3 die. It's a 6,000 gold swing, but the Rex is still alive, and I cannot believe he gets out of there. Oh my goodness. Completely breaking the ankles of R&B. If he got chronoed there, he was for sure dead. Does have buyback though, but the only person that doesn't have buyback right now is the Techies, who is going the weirdest build of a Techies I've ever seen. He does so much damage. He's just going right click. Now they're gonna high ground for some buybacks, I think. This is probably the right call. The stun is going to land out onto the Drow Ranger, but you have 2 right clickers. 2 people that can take high ground. They do ping out Drabs though. And these racks are going to fall in a matter of seconds. They do take 1 Rex. Curious to see if they go for more. The silence is going to land out onto the next assassin. The Windbreaker is going to be there. He'll back up. He'll be fine. And the Purple Pansy is actually going to get caught out by Wild Daddy. He's going to be the one in trouble. Doesn't have a BKB for another 6 seconds, so he's going to end up falling. He does have a buyback available, and Drabs is going to come back. He's going to force the buyback. Wild Daddy also TPing in. Wild Daddy might try to go for this. He does have his ultimate available, so he can see everything. And he knows this isn't a good idea to go in. Oh, maybe he doesn't. He doesn't respect this R&B team. It all hits this melee Rex a few times. The minefield sign is placed just so that doesn't happen again.
You've got buyback. It would be worth suiciding to get megas.
He does have buyback indeed. The Gale is going to miss, but the Doom jumping in. They think that this is the real Nyx Assassin, maybe.
Yeah,
Now
the
they
problem
know
is until they force out the glyph, he would be suiciding to get glyph, not suiciding to get
Yeah.
megas. So.
And there's no buyback on the Purple Pansy. An 80-minute game with no mega creeps yet. But with the super creeps coming down mid, it seems like it's going to be a much better situation for R&B in the long run, as you know, the mid wave is going to push in naturally, so somebody will have to be mid for DTD if they want to keep that wave going. Other than that, I mean, this is a long game with an equal outcome. For the past like 30 minutes, it's been a 50-50 split basically.
16,000 fucking gold on the Drow Ranger.
What is he supposed to buy? Like
I-
Divine?
I mean,
No, I mean probably butterfly.
something.
Something. Oh, I'll tell you something. They find Drabs, but he's only buying time for mega creeps. And I think Purple Pansy knows it. He does have a big chrono available, but Drabs, he's going to try to TP out. The stun is going to miss. And now the chrono is going to be there to save the Rex with 32 HP. And he is going to try to stun up this guy as much as possible. The chrono again is going to land, but it's 1 hit away from death. This melee Rax, the silence is going to hit there, so they do end up getting megas, but he's going to pay for it with his life. Wild Daddy is, and Nyx Assassin does end up going down also, so they lose 2 just for megas.
That's worth it. They use both chronos, so if they have to take a team fight in the next minute and a half, even if they have to use buybacks, there'll be no chronos, so it's okay.
Indeed. Drabs goes in and blinks back, but he is slowed up and hexed. I think the collapse might happen, but he has a TP boost too, so he can get out. He's just buying time for his Night Stalker.
There are 2 blocks of cheese on the Radiant. That's crazy. I haven't seen 2 blocks of cheese been made yet until this game.
It's like a river. You wish you could put R&B and Daddy's team in it and send it down the current and away from 82-0.
That's true.
Well, next assassin buys back, and now you have the Dry Ranger hitting top, but there's no creeps available, so the backdoor protection is there. Dry Ranger might be in a little bit of trouble. Doesn't have a BKB available. The next assassin is going to get caught on by Purple Pansy, but Purple Pansy gets out of there.
Just cutting the wave.
Yeah, they got no
Yeah,
waves
he
anytime
is.
soon.
There's not going to be any creeps. Drabs is doing an excellent job, and now all of the creeps are back, and I think R&B have to get out. There's no way that they can keep this push going, and Wild Daddy will be rewarded for his play by Drabs perfectly playing this wave cutting strategy. And still getting Medical Creeps with step 1 as the win probability hasn't changed, period.
Is it still the exact same?
It's still 50%.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
And of course, the gold is the same because gold at 84 minutes does not matter. I believe everybody in the game is level 30. Lich isn't level 30 yet. Actually, almost everybody on Wild Daddy's on DTD is level 30, but there are some level 30s missing for R and B. So that could be a really big advantage for them. But this mega creep push is going to be the thing that...
Holy shit, the wisdom room is 3,300 XP.
Yeah, I think that... the Doom gets stunned. And they're going to blink in, but it's only kiting that is happening. The Hex is going to hit onto the Doom again. And now the Primal Beast actually got silenced. He has an Aghanim Scepter available if he wants to use it. Or an Aegis. But in the back line, though, Wild Daddy is on. The Leshrac is on also. The BKB is available for the Dry Ranger. They're just going to try to kill the Night Stalker, and they do. And they get Leshrac also.
Ness
They
just
absolutely
fucked
can't do
them
anything. The Drabs, he can't get out too. He has Aegis. It's going to go down. But the Mega Creeps are hitting the tier 4s. Oh my goodness, I don't know how Drabs got that blink off.
At
the tier. But, I mean, you lost your mid, your carry.
Techies.
Sorry, I'm
Good
tired
god,
of-
Techies and Drop both have rapiers.
Yep. And now Nyx dies. Maybe? Yeah, he dies.
Oh?
That's a dieback.
Good fucking god.
I can't believe this game is still going on. I have never seen a game with both teams have megas.
Megas v Megas games are weird.
I feel like I'm about to, though. As
I don't know. I don't think R&B will like feel the need to get megas. Like I feel like they're either gonna be. I mean, I don't know. They have kind of poke, like so they might just like not want to enter the base but try to take megas. But like they can take the thrones so fast that if they get the proper kills.
No, they are gonna go for megas with this Divine Rapier on this Dry Ranger. This Trax is gonna fall in seconds.
I feel like they could
And
have.
Drabs, he goes in. A little bit of a
He has buyback.
questionable play. He does have buyback, but he's gonna be forced to use it. And now they're gonna force more buybacks. The fort is gonna be there, and this might be the fight, the one to end all fights. The Letschalt isn't gonna be enough. Wild Daddy, he's gonna go for the.
He's gonna try and go rat.
Yeah, he's gonna go try rat. Yes, he is.
Oh my god.
Do R&B? No, I don't think
Holy.
they do. Night Stalker's in the back. He's hitting the
They have
throw.
Glyph.
R&B do have Glyph. They're not gonna use it
They're
though.
not
I
paying
don't think they
attention.
do. Wild
Oh
Daddy's
my
gonna rat. He just
They
can't.
just
he
straight
takes
up
it.
we're paying attention.
Oh my goodness, Wild Daddy single-handedly wins the game.
XD in chat, ticket?
What the fuck?
Holy fucking
What the fuck?
shit, dude.
And that's the way you make a series 1-1.
86 minutes.
To go fucking TP in and hit the throne when the other team's not paying the fuck attention.
So, game 3.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe. Alright.
yeah.
That was...
I'm gonna go lament my broken keyboard. Toodaloo.
Yeah, have a good night, son.
Good night, son. That was nutty.
That... Man... 86 minutes?
Yep. This very well could be Warriors finals. Like, I'm not making that as my prediction, but these kinds of games are so back and forth that it very well could be.
I mean, seriously, like, you get a Divine on Techies, Divine on Drow.
And you still lose.
Yeah.
Just because you weren't paying attention to Throne.
At first it was kiting them around Techie's mines and Chronos, but they ended up getting kited by a team fight.
Yep.
It's a hard way to go out. 1-1, keeping that prediction alive.
True.
No yoinky sploinky for daddies, as far as I'm aware.
Not this week.
At least.
Not this week, but I mean, it is like how many teams are in Warrior? 8?
In Warrior, it's more than 8.
Oh,
I think.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, there's definitely more than... There's 14. Oh man.
Yeah, that's 260. That's like, yeah. This is a pretty weird game where it felt like R&B just were holding the whole time, and like the moment they had a break, Wild Daddy is like, nope, not happening.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
no. I'm taking something with me.
True.
And they never had the speed. I mean, they all had TP boots, but the lanes were never pushed out enough, and they could never get anyone out there to push out lanes. Because there would always be a Nyx with a Leshrac on top of them, coming in to kill you.
Now, I didn't find that the Nyx Assassin had as much of an impact in both of those games as I would have liked, but if that's a comfort, and it didn't seem like it didn't contribute, so
I mean,
you know,
eventual Hex, but that came in, right at the end of the game. 2 pairs of boots, no dagon.
I really was not a believer of this Venomancer though. I feel like it was not a support that enabled the Techies or Drow Ranger at all. I think you needed.
Daddy's had 2 boots of Barons.
Yeah. That's like so much anti-slow.
What a fucking game, dude.
Yeah, that was a wild game.
Alright. Final notes? Anything to say? Anything funny?
Yeah. Wild Daddy not buying BKB worked out. W.
Yeah, shit item. Who needs it?
Yeah, who needs BKB when you can just
You got mirror
go
shield.
TP boots thrown? True.
Just better, whatever.
Yeah, no, it was a fun series for game 1. Game 2 was really dry at some points, and then it ramped up at the end, but...
Dude, at game 2, I was looking at my phone. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
I
I was literally game 2 made me throw up. It literally made me vomit. I literally threw up twice watching game 2. Like, that game was disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know. Farm for 20 minutes, take a Rax, and then farm for another 20.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. But I do know that I have to wake up early tomorrow morning and go to work.
Well,
Because I am a loser.
Yep. I don't have work, but you know, I hope you have a good night. See you all next week when we cast another team
Another team, yeah, whatever
that
team it
hopefully
is.
doesn't have an 86-minute game.
Yeah, who knows though? Content is content.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. All right, good night, folks.
Good night.